only one. Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, who's the one you want? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Hey little sister, who is it you're with? Hey little sister, what's your spicy wish? Hey little sister, shotgun, oh yeah. Hey little sister, who's your Superman? Hey little sister, shotgun. It's a nice day to start again. It's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Ow! Sister, what have you done? Hey little sister, who's the only one? I've been away for so long. I've been away for so long. I let you go for so long. It's a nice day to start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. It's a nice day to start again. Wow! There is nothing fair in this world. There is nothing safe in this world. And there's nothing sure in this world. And there's nothing pure in this world. Look for something left in this world. Start again. Come on, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Whoa, it's a nice day to start again. Nice day to start again. It's a nice day to start again.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe. My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. That means if you've made it this far, you can get to the end, because you're all made of sterner stuff. Wooga wooga and booga booga, bim bams and flum bombs. What's going on, Baconeers? Welcome. Time for channel surfing once again. This week, it's FMV theater. Let's go. Let's go. Glad you all could make it. Looks like we got a couple of submissions already in. Painting and Rambling, Hieoni, thank you very much. Tickets to ride on the BOOGA train there. So this is what we do every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We take a look back at some of our favorite clips, trailers, getting a ride on the BOOGA train there.
Are the FMV days, I remember them well. Looking forward to all the great clips we have in store for tonight. My first submission comes from my favorite C&C game.
Great is the power
Yeah, I better not play too many clips from that.
This game was one of the first PC games that my mom allowed me to play on the family PC. Trust me, it's no kids.
No kid stuff.
I'm rockin' Chad.
While not traditionally thought of as FMV, it's still part of the genre. Skip to 034 and play intro.
Right on, right on. Thank you, Michael Roos. I'm rocking out with Tara there. Yeah, you know, a lot of the FMVs, some stuff you wouldn't even consider, or maybe you didn't realize, or whatever. I don't know. I found a few wacky things. Crossfire talking about C&C, man. That whole series is it's a gold mine. It's an absolute gold mine when it comes to FMVs. So I'm gonna try not to play too many clips, just because I might end up doubling up on some of the stuff you guys sent in. But I myself picked quite a few from one particular Command and Conquer game. You probably already know which one. So we're going to get into that tonight. But yeah, we do this every Wednesday, taking a break from the regular broadcast of cartoons and anime to go back through and look at some of our favorite bits of, nostalgia, really. We have a different theme every week. We usually watch some clips, some commercials, sometimes even music videos. You know, it gets a little crazy in here sometimes. And this week's theme is FMV theater. For anybody who doesn't know what that means, it's full motion video, which was really common for a brief window of time. If you were there, if you were around, if you were there for it, you remember PC gaming in particular. There were some on the Sega CD, but it was mostly disc-based gaming at the time, like compact disc, CDs. So you didn't really see too much of this on the cartridge consoles. So it's not like you really saw anything on Super Nintendo. I believe Nintendo 64 would have been the console around at the time. You might have got a little bit of it on the PlayStation 1, but yeah, the Sega CD, and of course on PC, there were just a ton of these. A lot of you probably remember point-and-click games. A classic. Thank you, Michael Rusum. Let's go. Thank you. So yeah, a lot of you might remember the point-and-click adventure games. Sometimes they were kind of like puzzle games or mystery games, but they would also utilize the FMVs for a lot of their cutscenes and even some of the background graphics as well. No Name OVA says the 3DO. Yeah, that was another one. 3DO was another one that used CDs and had plenty of FMV on it. So yeah, we're gonna check out some of those, watch some crazy clips from those, and of course, you guys, if you have any favorites or anything that you think would just amuse and entertain the Baconeers, then by all means send them in via Super Chat, and we'll watch those in the second half of the show after I go through the examples that I got for you here. Let me give some shouts out to the chat before we get started here. A lot of familiar faces, some new faces as well. Nice to see the new faces. Hopefully you'll stick around, become familiar faces. But let me give you some shout outs before we get started. You know what to do. Put that bacon in the sky. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well, having a good week so far. We're halfway there, living on a prayer. I think we can make it to the weekend, okay? You're all made of sterner stuff, so let's go. Let me see who's in here. We got the Cowboy, Neo 007, Richard Hooper, what's going on? Hieoni, Storm Shield, No Name, OVA. We got Philip Fabian, Joshua Cochran, Emperor Ming, Jack B. Lucky, Darth Zed, Waste of Space, a.k.a. Cheetos, a.k.a. the #1 troll. What's going on, man? Yeah, buddy. Michael Rusum is here. Beaver, why isn't the thing popping up?
Beaver.
Wait, I know that meant at. Classic character actor, could see him as Peter in a full Dune production.
Thank you so much, man. I don't know why I know why the pop-ups aren't working, because I updated OBS. You'd think the updates would make things better and run smoother, but half of my pop-ups don't work since doing the update. So thank you for that. I don't know what's wrong with the pop-up. I can try to replay it or something. Let me get through the rest of these shout outs here before any other technical issues happen. Michael Rusum, Drunken Taoist, Duraeus and Tenu. I don't even know. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Darzed, Duo Maxwell, X Mobius 1, and Zeru, Hunter Batista, Kakarot. Let's see who else we got. Sean Whitesell, Crossfire. Man, it's good to see all those blue wrenches. Those are channel members over on Coffee. They help keep the station in orbit. Thank you for the support over there. Hiei Oni, Beer Drinking Dwarf, Taverns Pull, Hail, Iceman Slim, Master Godai, aka Mr. Two Scoops, one of the official artists for the channel. Prince of the Abyss, we got Marcus. Marcus is in, man, I can't even. Alchemy.
George Washington.
Not gonna lie, this game scared the pants off me the first time I played this. It still creeps me out.
Hell yeah, thank you, Prince of the Abyss. Brian Carpenter, Cyber Changeling, Medievals, Syphilis. You better get that checked out, man. Let's see who else is in here. We got Arrow Shogun, Mech. What's going on? Get a hat for your hat.
Yes!
10 big bison bucks from Sanguine Kaiser.
Gonna still listening, but since my hopes were dashed during the state of play, I'll be on the streets of Yharnam.
Great is the power of George Washington.
Since it's full motion video day, this was a mecha robot game that I played on my first desktop computer in the 2000s. Still got the CD game,
Oh yeah, thank you, Duo Maxwell, and the 10 big bison bucks from Sanguine Kaiser. Really appreciate it, guys. Let's see, we got Art Victim in here. Says, I had to update my darn NVIDIA drivers for OBS to even work again. Yeah, I'm really starting to regret this OBS update, man. Like, I don't know if it's worth it. We'll see. I might have to uninstall it and install one of the older builds that I have here. I don't know. Let's see who else we got in here. That may be everybody. Saying Adam, hail. Somebody's name in Japanese. Can't read it, but hail. And then anybody else I may have missed, I'll keep an eye on the chat, give you a shouts out as we go along. Looks like we've already got a little bit of a battle for Stream Boss here. Richard Hooper.
This is an apparent ending for a classic game that is considered an alternate twist, please.
Yeah, the alternate twist endings. That was another great thing about FMVs. Is or at least the use of them in the games, is that a lot of times they would have multiple endings. So depending on what you would do, your decisions, or certain objectives, things met throughout the game, you would get a different ending. And so, yeah, there's a couple of different endings. It also reminds me of the death screens. So you guys know, like in classic games, you just get a game over. Sometimes they might give you an image or a little animation loop or something when you die. But the FMV games would have specific to the level that you were in or the situation that you were in. They would have specific cutscenes for your death. And so there were tons of them. If you ever go through and watch like a long play or somebody who's collected rather all of the death scenes, it's like how many different times they came up with things. Crossfire, the dollar won't pop up. I have a minimum of $2 for it to pop up. Because, like, you know, some of these clips are probably pretty long. So I'm going to, it's going to take a little more.
Wait, they make mentats in that model? I will take 5. Get in my stable and plot my enemy's downfall.
I like the sound of that. I like that. There's maybe some fish people there. Let's go. Rogue's Cake at least works.
The many deaths of one of my earliest waifus.
Hell yeah, thank you, Joshua. I'm glad Rogue's Cake, where it didn't pop up for a split second there, I thought it wasn't going to work. Oh, man, these things. Let me see. Let me try to get that fever one working here. That's going to bug me. That's going to bug me.
We're triplets.
Triplets?
Fever.
Wait, I know that mentat. Classic character actor, could see him as Peter in a full Dune production.
There we go. There we go. Okay, it's working now. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna have to do a bunch of tests before the stream even starts to get them all preloaded in, because I thought maybe after last week when we got through most of them, they would just work. But nope. Gotta love that technology there. Fever. I got a fever for software that works. That's what I've got a fever for. Software that actually fucking works. All right. So let's get into it, guys. we already got a battle for stream boss here. Joshua Cochran pulled into the lead right there. As I was mentioning, I was about to say, whoever I don't even know who the stream boss was before. Short-lived reign there, but all hail Joshua, current stream boss with 18 hit points on the health bar. Let's get those pizza rolls raining and a waifu swinging. Why are they just continually falling there? Wow, look at that. Look at that. The pizza rain just won't stop. It just keeps going and going. Okay, let's try that again. And does it end? All right, we got it. Okay, man, loving this stuff. All right, technology. It's a beautiful thing. Okay.
Rangers the power of George Washington.
And, before anyone asks, of course it had a sequel. And of course it went above and beyond the first. How far, you ask? Well,
Rangers the power of George Washington.
here's the sequel to my last submission. If Hellraiser was more like a 90s psychological thriller, it'd be something like this.
Interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys got. I've got a feeling that you will have found a bunch of stuff I didn't even know about. I was going through a lot of it from memory, a few things I looked up. I haven't necessarily played all these games, but I've at least seen clips from them before and enjoyed all the cheese, the jank that is cranked, And so we're going to check it out, guys. We're going to check it out. We're going to get into it here. Hopefully we don't have any more issues with the software, so that we can enjoy our FMV. It's crazy when these old FMV games run smoother than Livestream in 2025. Go figure, right? But one's up if you're here for the long haul. Two, if you got other things to do. I think it's a little bit of a small crowd tonight. We'll try to keep it going. Maybe some people can show up late. I don't know. Probably a busy week for a lot of people. I know it's been busy for me. I don't know. Probably a busy week for a lot of people, but one's up if you're here for the long haul. Two, if you got other things to do. We're going to get started here into FMV Theater. A lot of stuff that you guys probably remember or at least have heard of, and maybe some goodies that you haven't. All right, let's go. Seen a lot of ones. That's good. Glad that you guys
Rangers
are
the
here.
power of George Washington.
Now I know what you are all thinking. Yes, it is out there, but how on the Zook is it? Behold.
I like those ones. Well, behold, you just have to wait and see. You don't even know. We got some crazy Zook. Yep, definitely. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. Let's get into it, guys. FMV Theater. Now, a lot of you probably think of things like Night Trap. That was probably one of the first ones that came to mind. That one's like infamous. It's infamous. And there's definitely a lot of good clips. I'm thinking that we're probably going to see some of those in the super chat, though. So I didn't want to go right out the gate with Night Trap. But there were a lot of other games that I remember that were like, they would call them FMV games, right? And because they would use FMVs. I mean, it's not like it wasn't, they would use the full motion video, but all it was just you watching like an episode or a movie, and then you have to hit the buttons at the right time. That was one of the earliest incarnations that I can remember before they got a little more clever with it. The point and click adventure games and things that we'll get into in a second here. One of the earliest incarnations that I remember is where you're basically just watching an anime or you're watching a movie or a TV show, whatever it is, and you're just clicking the buttons at the time to make the things happen, right? It was going to happen anyway, right? So, this one, personal favorite just as a kid because I loved everything Power Rangers, but we had a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers FMV game, and this will at least get you, if you're not familiar, anybody who's not familiar, this will at least get you a little accustomed to what they look like. Crossfire with the visit from the Gyat Fairy, let's go.
This one I found on the $5 rack at Walmart one day when I turned 10. This became a classic to me and I hope that someone gets this one up and running on GOG.
Yeah, man, the $5 bin at Walmart. That was a great place to find all of these zooked out games, man. Classics. All right, let's check out the Power Rangers FMV here. Oh shit. Press B to wrangle. You gotta press B at the right time to wrangle the Pink Ranger. Get her in your stable. That's why I would play that game. Where did they make that game? Okay, Power Rangers is great. Watching the episode while you're just pressing buttons, it's not really much to it. But give me the game where you just wrangle the Pink Ranger. Press B to chest bump. You gotta press B to do the chest bump there. Yeah, so this is like you're just watching an episode of Power Rangers and pressing the directions on the D-pad, pressing the different buttons in sync. And if you do, as long as you do anyway, then the episode continues to play, right? But if you mess up, then game over. Pretty cheesy. Now, another one, when it starts getting a little more complex, they even did light gun games with this, okay? It got a little more complex where you're not just watching an episode, you're actually playing a game. I've mentioned the point and click adventure games. There are also light gun games, which if you're not familiar with those, think House of the Dead, you know, those games I usually see them at the arcade where you hold an actual gun, plastic gun anyway, and shoot at the screen, right? Now this one, we have actually played a bit of this on a previous channel surfing. So this is going to be a little trip down memory lane for some of you in more ways than one if you've been watching the streams for a while. But we have showed some highlights of this on a previous channel surfing stream. This is actually where Foo-Pa came from when we talk about getting your spark, your spin, your crystal twist, and your Foo-Pa, right? When we're ready to zook out, okay? So let's check it out here. This is Corpse Killer. All right, you can stop now, man. What? Well, how good is that cure, buddy? How good is that cure? Whoa, buddy.
Outstanding, Lieutenant.
Me after wrangling a waifu, right? You just fall over. Outstanding. Outstanding. How good was that cure? Whoa, buddy. Yeah, think about baseball.
I had you pegged as one tough son of a gun, but the Navy never taught you moves like that.
Crazy.
Look, I'm supposed to know this stuff, but you gotta stop them before it's too late. For all of us.
Drink.
Drink the Foo-Pa. There it is. There it is. Post-wrangle activity. Exactly, in Zeru. That's some post-wrangle activity right there. Now it's time to drink up some of that Foo-Pa. Waifu made it fresh.
Drink.
Whoa, where did you come from, random Jamaican man? Just handed me Foo-Pa here.
Another partner saved. You're a righteous dude, man.
I am a righteous dude, man.
I've always been attracted to straight shooters.
Get her in my stable, all right? Get her in my stable.
That leaves him out.
Ha ha ha! Based. Based. Oh, I just realized keybinds weren't on. So, oh, great. The hailing the stream boss earlier didn't work. Oh, well.
Sure, watch. You were wicked. I got it all on film. The human highlight reel. Booga, booga, booga!
My favorite PC game of all time. I still play it.
Awesome. Thank you, Kakarot. Ticket to ride on the Booga train there. Let's go. Yes, waifu. What do you need?
Next time you should stay a little more close at hand.
There's a spider in the wife cage. Yeah, so this one was a classic, and it also had one of the best endings here.
Personally, I don't like heroes. But you'll.
One last dose of Zook.
What can you say, man?
Chug, chug, chug. Chug the Zook, let's go.
Where's that guy? Hey, soldier boy, get your booty down here and leave the lady alone, you poor damn fool.
Yo, you shut up, man. It's time for wrangling. It's time for wrangling. Let's go. Look, waifu's getting ready. She's ready to be wrangled. Let's go.
Wait for me, not leave me behind.
We're not leaving you anywhere, waifu, okay? You're going right into the stable, okay? Straight to the stable. Let's go.
Look!
Yeah! Explosion. We need a few more.
Cavalry coming.
The press will be all over the island soon. There won't be a scrap left. Lieutenant, let's go home.
Yams out. Let's go. Wooga, wooga, booga, booga. Yeah, one of the best endings. One of the best endings in any game.
Where are we going, driver?
We're going to the stables. That's where we're going, waifu. We're going right to the stables, okay? Let's go. Yeah, that's Corpse Killer. Like I said, we watched a lot more of this one on a previous channel surfing, so I'm not going to go through too many clips, but you had to be reminded of the fupa and the waifu right there. Get some wrangling in at the end, all right? Now, another one I mentioned, the point and click. I don't know if this is really point and click adventure. This is more like the Power Rangers game, but this one I think is another, much like Night Trap. This one's another one that I think most people will think of when they think of these FMV videos, even if you don't necessarily think animation right away, because I tend to think live action. But then I remember, oh yeah, there was plenty of animation as well. So let's check out one of the classics here, Dragon's Lair. Another waifu, get her in your stable, okay? Straight to the stable, all right?
Please save me. The cage is locked with a key. The dragon.
That means you've already been wrangled.
Great is the power of George Washington.
I never played this anime FMV game before, but I think I found my new waifu here. This is the anime version of Dragon's Lair or Space.
Booga booga booga!
Oh, nice, Yo Max. I hope it's not the one I've got
This
here.
strategy game was a staple of my early 2000s gaming life.
Awesome. Crossfire with a ticket to ride on the Booga train. The one that Duo Maxwell just described might be something I've got lined up to show you. So if we double up, we'll watch something else. But yeah.
George Washington.
I'm keeping the horror motif going by moving over to a MV version of one of the.
Nice. Thank you, Prince of the Abyss. Let's go.
Cage is locked.
The cage is locked. You're already wrangled. She's already wrangled. Yeah, framing. We got framing right here. I think it's cold in the wife cage. Looks a little cold in the wife cage there. All right, you've already been wrangled. Let's go.
With a key. The dragon keeps it around his neck. To slay the dragon, use the magic sword.
I wasn't paying attention to anything she said. Sploosh, okay. Waifu is digging the heroics, right? She's ready for some post-wrangle activity, okay?
What if the Punisher used a car?
Thank you, Joshua Cochran. And of course the pop-up isn't working. Why would it? Let's go. Let's go. All right. Let's try that again. Hold on one second, man. Why would it? Why would it work? Alrighty. Wow, I don't even see it on here to replay it. So apologies for that. Apologies for that. I don't even have the option to replay it. It's like it knows what I'm trying to do to work around all of these glitches. But thank you.
Cool. Buster Keaton.
Does anyone know about the live-action endings to the original Twisted Metal game? This shows why you don't drink Zook offered to you by a faceless man. This ain't your waifu's fupa.
Oh, hell yeah. Tavern's Pull. Twisted Metal. Man, I forgot about that. They did have FMV endings. Oh, shit. Good stuff there. Secure cake. Secure cake. Waifu wrangled.
Swing, swing.
I like how he looks at it. He's like, yeah, get some post-wrangle activity. Look at that's one of us. One of us, a true baconeer, true bim bam, a true flum bum right there. Yeah, one of us.
This one I found a few years ago in the arcade of the Mighty Fist. Play the first minute and that will be enough.
Awesome. Thank you, Crossfire. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, we got Waifu wrangled right here, ready for some post-wrangle activity. Now the other one, and these are, by the way, these are animated by legend Don Bluth, okay? The legendary Don Bluth animated these. Now we also had Space Ace, another waifu here, Kimberly.
Get me out of here!
Dexter, you're late.
Call me Ace, huh? Papa.
Thanks.
Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy.
Pardon me. Pontsu.
Cake is detected. All right. Yam's out. The cake's about. Cake detected. Pardon me, Pantsu Kitty. You've got a job to do. You've got a job to do, Kitty.
I'll walk. Dexter, the Infanto ray is about to be fired at Earth.
Call me Ace, huh? Where's the ray located?
In the center of the complex.
Can you get us in there?
Yes.
Lug nuts. Dwarf know I'm here?
Yes, and he's...
This is like a weird fan dub or something. I don't think those are the original voice actors, but it doesn't really matter. We're not here for the voice, okay? We're not here for the voice. I think that's obvious. All right, so another one. Now this one I was gonna show. Hopefully it's not what Duo sent in. Maybe Duo Maxwell sent in something different. But this one is a lesser known, same type of FMV animated, where you click on the thing that lights up you saw during the Dragon's Lair gameplay there. Not quite as obvious during Space Ace, but you could really see it during Dragon's Lair that certain objects would glow or blink, flash, whatever you want to call it. And that was what you were meant to click on or press in the direction of, and depending on what platform you're playing it on. And that would activate it to make sure you would continue and complete the level. This one was very similar, but with anime. So check this one. And it may not be, maybe it's not the one Duo Maxwell's in, because there's a much more well-known, but this one's a little lesser known, but you'll see why I picked it here once we watch the opening cutscene. Haito. Time Gal, that's right. You guys know your stuff. You got Time Gal here. Kind of looks like Yuri from Dirty Fairy. Oh no! Oh no! Kitty, prehistoric kitty. Okay, we got a Kitty-saurus ripping off the pantser. Like modern day kitty, present day kitty. He's a little more tactful about it, right? A little more debonair. But prehistoric Kitty-saurus just rips him right off. But yeah, she does have a little bit of that Yuri from Dirty Pair, like with green hair, I guess. But a little bit of that vibe going on. I dig it. Chiptunes, right? The MIDI music. Yeah. The MIDI music. I like how they still use that despite it being animated.
Great is the power of George Washington!
And now, for another FMV version of a horror classic, and with an old friend, No.
No less. I don't know. I don't know if there's like, because it's no space between. I don't know why I didn't read the last word. That's nothing I can fix though. Godzilla. Wait a minute. Anime waifu versus Godzilla.
Great is the power of George Washington.
When LucasArts was.
Oh yeah, when LucasArts was great. Oh man, they had a bunch of these types of games. Some of them didn't even necessarily use FMV. They would have, you know, like pixel sprite animation, but they did a ton of these point and click adventure style games. I played a lot of them too. There was The Dig, I think, was my favorite one. I think that's what it was called. There was a book about it too. It was like a sci-fi one. And then they had some series as well, but love that stuff. It's straight up Godzilla though. He keeps doing the roar. He's firing the blue atomic breath. Godzilla, no! She killed Godzilla. Okay, now these are like the death scenes. So if you complete the level properly, all the prompts and stuff, then you sink Godzilla down into the lava, right? But if you screw up, here's what happens. This is probably a more realistic depiction of waifu versus Godzilla. Just over and over getting fried. Secure cake. Don't let the cake fall into the lava. Secure cake. And then this one, okay, this is where she gets wrangled and tangled. There's a bunch of prehistoric bacon ears, right? Just a bunch of prehistoric bim bams trying to wrangle this waifu. Damn, she's slippery. Slippery when wet. Somebody wrangle. Oh, she's murdering those pterodactyls. There we go. Get her wrangled. Oh yeah, that was the gimmick, is that from time to time she could do like pause, right? You know, it's time gal, right? So she would pause and you would have a few extra seconds to figure out what to do to keep her from getting wrangled. This is the true struggle of the Baconeer. Gonzongas, yeah. The actual caveman. Gonzongas, our ancestors. That's right, Joshua. Let's see what happens. Let's see how she gets out of this one. That's cheating. That's cheating, waifu. Let's see what really happened. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Waifu down. Waifu down. What? That doesn't even make any sense. She avoids capture, but just gets disintegrated. So yeah, wacky games. All right, now next up, let's get into the main event here, and then we'll start watching the clips that you guys have sent in. So the big one that you probably all are waiting for is when celebrities would show up in these things a lot more frequently than you might realize. Okay, they were kind of all over the place. Let me show you a few highlights. First up, we got Christopher Walken, the one and only Christopher Walken in The Ripper.
You have any clues? No sign of forced entry, nothing's disturbed. 2 sets of prints, hers and her mother's. The only thing not where it should be is this woman's insides. Or what?
What? Okay, so he's having fun. So you can tell he's just having fun here, okay? He's just having a ball. The only thing not where they should be are this woman's insides. Let's go.
Witnesses. I mean, this guy must have been a bloody mess, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning. It's Greenwich Village. Somebody must have seen him. As far as I know, he left us with 1 witness, and she's feeling a little fragmented at the moment.
Is he just making these lines up as he goes? I think he's just making stuff up as he look. The only thing not where they should be is her inside. She's feeling a little fragmented at the moment.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Oh Oh, this guy. Holy shit.
Fragmented at the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
That needs to be a soundbite. That needs to be a soundbite right there.
At the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
This guy. This guy. Yeah, he's unfucking believable. That was the other thing, man. These games are on the PC. Most of them, anyway. There were some on the console, but most of these were on the PC, so they could get away with a lot more than what you used to seeing on console games back then. I mean, now console games will curse. They'll even have like nudity and stuff, whatever. It's not as big a deal anymore. But at the time, this was crazy. If you wanted like the blood and guts, the cursing, all that, you had to play it on the home computer. All right, so yeah, Christopher Walken hamming it up. One more time.
Fragmented at the moment. This guy is unfucking believable.
This guy. All right. Well, not as unfucking believable as this. Let's watch a few from Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. Hopefully I don't play too many clips that you guys have sent in. There's a lot to go around, so I'll try to avoid playing too many of them here, but you got to see a few highlights.
If I knew anything, I would tell you!
Reverse wrangle. Jenny McCarthy with the reverse wrangle. Let's go.
Tanya. Commander. Lieutenant Eva.
Oh, don't mind me. Just taking a trip to Midriff City.
Out here in the field, things.
I love the uniforms in this military. Okay, the uniform we got the commander over here, yams out. Okay, and then the interrogation officer, Midriff City.
It's getting a little messy sometimes. Not so neat.
And she's stroking that knife, man. I'll tell her, hey, oh, the secrets are not safe. Okay.
Out here in the field, things get a little messy sometimes. Not so neat and tidy like they are back in the office.
Can you please brief the commander on our current situation?
Certainly. The Reds hold Heidelberg. I'm gonna get Sergei here to give them the location of their headquarters. The only thing I can't do is take it out for you.
Phrasing. I lost you halfway through, okay? I lost you halfway through. All right, let's check out the ending, you know. We saw the ending of Corpse Killer. Yeah, this was back, exactly, Mobius. This was back when gaming was based as fuck. We saw the ending to Corpse Killer. We got to wrangle a waifu, right? Get her in my stable. This game ups the ante. You get not one, but two.
You didn't forget my invitation, did you, Commander? I was hoping you were free this evening.
Yeah! Stacked and packed.
Not bad, huh, Commander?
Swing, swing.
I clean up pretty good. How about celebrating over a drink tonight?
So this is actually the most difficult level in the game, okay? This is the most difficult level in probably in all of gaming, where you have to choose which waifu, you know, sugar or spice, right? Sugar or spice, which waifu. This is the most difficult level in all of gaming. I don't know how to complete this one. I need both. Yeah, decisions, right? It does remind me of Sugar and Spice from Batman Forever. Yeah, the happy ending. It's the true happy ending, right?
Swing, swing.
This is Command & Conquer Red Alert 3. All right, it's a game about a alternate future where Russia has like taken over. It's kind of a sci-fi. There's all sorts of futuristic tech and stuff. You wouldn't know by looking at this. Okay, you wouldn't know by looking at these clips. You'd think it was a different kind of game, all right? A plumbers wear ties kind of game, right? But no, this is actually a sci-fi action real-time strategy game. Okay, you know, it's for like big brain people, right?
I know this great little pub in Soho. Commander?
Oh no! Game over. It's game over, man. Game over. Yeah, either way, you choose yams, right? So there you go. But they weren't the only. Jenny McCarthy wasn't the only one here. Is that J.K. Simmons? What? Is that J. Jonah Jameson as the president? When did J. Jonah Jameson get elected as president? What? Hold on.
Existed.
George Takei, Even he looks surprised to see J. Jonah Jameson as the president. Oh my.
The Empire never would have existed?
No. If fate can be changed on a whim, if the future is malleable, then there is no divine destiny. All this means nothing.
Mr. President, what do you propose?
Oh, sir, why did you have to break my keyboard, sir? I can't play any more Warhammer if you broke. We can't play the rest of the game if you broke my keyboard, sir.
Suppose we do. Oh my God. Bloody hell.
That's me trying to choose the waifu at the end.
Oh my God.
when you're trying to choose between the two waifus, right? Brain just short circuits, man. That's it. Happens to all of us, man. All right, but of course, the real star of the show is Tim Curry. You all knew it was coming. Okay, we have to flee to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. We have to see what Tim Curry has to say. He's the best part of everything.
Welcome back, General. Thank you.
Immediately solidifies himself as the best character in all of video games, okay? He's one of us, a Baconeer, a Bim Bam. Cake was detected, and he wasn't wasting any time, okay? Cake was detected. Let's see that again.
Thank you.
Cake detected. One of us. He's a Bim Bam for sure. A Baconeer.
Yes, my friend, making this partnership success.
And then, let's not forget Gina Carano. Last but certainly not least, let's not forget Gina Carano was also in these FMVs. Midriff City, okay? She was Cara Dune, okay? Cara Dune, yep.
Successful.
Well, that's appreciated, but you should thank our commander here. He's the one who led the assault on Gibraltar.
It is indeed a pleasure, Commander. I hope you were satisfied with Natasha.
Whoa! Why was it zooming? Well, I know why it was zooming in, but that's
It is indeed a pleasure, Commander. I hope you were satisfied.
They're zooming in on the front cake there. There's a little bit of some camel toe going on. She's supposed to be Russian, but we've got some camel toe here. It's zooming in. My goodness. Hope I don't get in trouble for that.
With Natasha's contribution on the battle.
He's checking it. He's checking her out too. All right, he's definitely one of us. Yeah, cameraman is a Baconeer.
Field. She's one of our finest.
Yes.
You think you can just show up on my doorstep unannounced? Well, Commander, first of all, I want to congratulate you on such an important victory. Yes, General. It is a trap.
It looks like he's just trying not to laugh the entire time. Like the whole time, he's just on the doorstep of bursting out in laughter. He's barely gonna make it. He's barely gonna make it. But yeah, there you go. This is a little bit. The cameraman was pulling double duty because we had the original cameraman, then we had an edit there. But here you can see the full screen here of Gina Carano. What I was talking about. Those shorts are tighter than
Field
tight.
Marshal Bingham, I wanted to personally.
Put him through, Lieutenant, gentlemen.
Field Marshal Bingham, I wanted to personally thank you for all your efforts in making this partnership successful.
Well, that's appreciated, but you should thank our commander here. He's the one who led the assault on Gibraltar.
It is indeed a pleasure, Commander. I hope you were satisfied with Natasha's contribution on the battlefield.
I think everybody was satisfied with Natasha, okay? One's up in the chat if you were satisfied by Natasha, okay? I think we were all satisfied with Natasha's performance here. Those leather shorts are tighter than tight, okay? One's up if you were satisfied with Natasha's performance. All right, let's go. I'm seeing all ones. It's a sea of ones. A sea of ones. Hell yeah. So yeah, these I think it was Mobius that said it earlier. This was back when gaming was based, all right? Based. We had no shortage of waifus. All right, so that's what I had prepared for you for some examples there. So you could see, if you weren't already familiar, that is, you could see what we were talking about with the FMV theater. Now, let's get into what you guys have sent in. We're going to go ahead and start the second half of the show here.
Great is the power of George Washington!
This is the sequel to a classic game that wasn't to FMV, but the MC was voiced by Tim Curry himself. But this is still a great game, and it's on Steam.
Thank you, Prince of the Abyss. Hell yeah. All right, let's go to the bottom of the list. Here we go. All right. KEATON is up first. It just says, ah ha ha. He's just laughing like a madman.
Buster Keaton!
About 5 minutes, but here's the intro to a childhood favorite of mine. A mist clone called The Daedalus Encounter, starring Tia Carrere. It was actually the first thing I ever saw her in when I was a bacon bit.
Oh, nice. Nice. Man, a lot of memories unlocked because some of these titles are, and I'm assuming a lot of these clips we're about to watch as well will probably do the same. But a lot of these titles and descriptions that you guys are sending in are jogging my memory. It's like, man, I need to do this, ahead of time so that I could pull up more clips. But then we'd end up doubling up. So I guess it's a good thing. It works out. It works out. All right, so let's check out this first one here from KEATON. Okay, I do remember this laugh, this cursed laugh. It's gonna be us. That's gonna be us during all of these next clips. I got a feeling. Thank you, KEATON, for that one. All right, next up from Prince of the Abyss. This game was one of the first PC games that my mom allowed me to play on the family PC. That's got to be fun, right? That's got to be fun. You're playing this on the family PC, and all of a sudden these cutscenes start playing. What is that? Night Dive.
6 guests were invited one night. Their screams, the only noise. Blood inside the library, blood right up the hall, dripping down the attic stairs. Hey, guests, try not to fall.
Great is the power of George Washington!
You missed this one, sir.
Crossfire, thank you. Not sure if, did I miss it? I don't know. Are you saying like I missed a super chat on the list, or I missed it when I was collecting my clips? Thank you though. Appreciate that.
Nobody came out that night. Not one was ever seen. When all the 7 guests have
Look at the bony waifu ghost on the bed here. Yeah, this is kind of like a weird version of Clue. Like a weird FMV Clue.
gathered, you must figure out what I want. It's a puzzle, and mind you, the others are also working at the same task. It may all depend on who has the greatest need, or who is the bravest. There are clues throughout this house as to what must be done. The house is alive with clues.
Hoping to meet you in the flesh. I remain your host.
But old man Staffu is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean.
Not mean.
I don't think you.
I don't want any mean ghosts.
Can do this.
7th guest. This looks awesome. I've never played this one, but it looks like something I would really enjoy because I love these style of games. You know, it's not just because the theme is FMV theater, but I actually really enjoyed this style where it's kind of like a puzzle mystery type. You know, I guess they call them point-and-click adventures, but I don't know if adventure is the right thing for this genre because it's clearly, like a murder mystery type game. But yeah, I love this style, man. I might have to, because Night Dive, I'm pretty sure they are a current studio that re-releases a lot of these old games. They update them to be playable on modern software. So I got to check this one out. We might have to do some gaming streams coming up with these point-and-click FMV gaming instead of just a channel surfing theme. We'll do a bunch of these games on Sundays. Thank you for that one. Hell yeah. All right, next up.
The power of George Washington.
Resistance to the Zook and Jank is futile.
Hell yeah, Duo Maxwell. Thank you. So next up we got from Alchemy. It says, wait, I know that Mintat, classic character actor, could see him as Hyder in a full Dune production. I know who you're talking about. Let's see what you got.
Have you no tongue? Perhaps you're wiser than your appearance dictates.
That's the villain from Corpse Killer. That's the villain from the game with the Foo-Pa. He played the main bad guy in that.
I am the men.
Let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy here.
Saw this cabinet once. FMV plus holograms. Was like $3 a play, too.
Damn. $3? And I don't know how long ago that was, but that's crazy. That's Dave & Buster's prices. But holograms, though, that does sound pretty cool. That does sound pretty cool. I like how they recreated in jank CGI, they recreated the David Lynch Harkonnen set. That's pretty cool.
Yanich Kobal, have no fear. You are not to be killed. The Baron will postpone that small pleasure as long as you are of use to us. No doubt you've heard. The Baron Rakan is not well. Soon one of his sons.
Like that right there is a shot for shot or a one for one, whatever you call it, recreation in jank CGI. Because that's the exact scene right there from the Lynch Dune film from 1984, but it's just all done in jank 90s CGI. I kind of love it.
Will take his place. You do well to ingratiate yourself to them. They may not be as far-sighted as their father. This way.
Into the green screen, sir. Holy shit.
Sublime war. We will crush the Atreides and the Ordos, and then we will defile the bodies of their dead.
Why does he have little T-Rex arms? What? I don't understand what's going on here. He has like little baby T-Rex arms.
All hail the Punisher Emperor Rakan Harkonnen! Your brother praises me while he looms like a vulture waiting to feed upon my corpse. Could I ask for a more suitable heir?
You could ask.
Temu Sting. When you order Sting from Wish.com. I do like, let's see if it'll show up. Hilarious. There we go. I like this guy's outfit, how it kind of has a Warhammer 40K vibe with this gold sculpture on the back, the giant shoulder pads. I mean, it does give him silly little T-Rex arms, so that's kind of funny. But I like the Warhammer 40K vibe from it. It's quite hilarious.
Mother, can I get you something?
Oh, heart attack! Heart attack! Too much red meat!
No, leave me!
It's fucking crazy, man. Oh, wow. The Battle for Dune. Good stuff. That's another one I need to play through. I probably have to get like an emulator for that or something. Thank you, Alchemy, for that one. Next up from Duo Maxwell. Since it's full motion video day, this was a mecha robot game that I played on my first desktop computer in the 2000s. Still got the CD. Nice. Let's see what you got.
We created them to fight our wars. We gave them artificial intelligence and equipped them with the most powerful weapons imaginable. Now man's creation has become its darkest nightmare.
Earth Siege. I was thinking this was Mech Warrior. Does this have anything to do with Mech Warrior or Battletech? Because that mech design looks very familiar.
It is the year 2624. Mankind has been pushed to the brink of extinction in a war against the deadly cyber race it has created.
Just rolls off the top,
Having
right?
narrowly defeated the initial uprising, Earth's terror defense units now brace for the imminent attack of off-world cybered forces massing on the far side of the moon. Led by the superintelligence Prometheus, the Cybrid now prepare to launch one final assault to once and for all erase the ragged.
Let's go. We got another visit from the Gyat Fairy here. Hell yeah.
Let me divert from the horror and move on to one of my favorites. Bet you can't catch Limburger's VA.
Oh, a challenge.
It remains of humanity from the face of the earth. One final Earth siege.
Earth. I don't know why that's like a funny name. It just doesn't sound right, you know? It just doesn't sound right. Earth Siege. All right, let's go. Next up, we got from, thank you, Duo Maxwell, for that one. I've never heard of that one. I do remember the Mech Assault or Mech Warrior. I think it was Mech Warrior. Mech Assault came later. The Mech Warrior games on the PC back in the day. I played the hell out of those. Prince of the Abyss is up next, says, not gonna lie, this game scared the pants off me. Oh, we got a ticket from the Booga train.
Mech Warrior 2 intro.
Let's go, Kakarot. Hell yeah. I'm hoping we would get some Mech Warrior in here. The Timberwolf. I think that's what it was called. There was one in particular that was like my favorite. I think it was called a Timberwolf. I love that thing. Prince of the Abyss says, not gonna lie, this game scared the pants off of me the first time I played this. It still creeps me out. Oh, really? What could it be? Is it the seventh guest? It's just doors opening over and over.
My first chat got lost. Here was the link. Crossfire missed one as well. Got ya.
Oh, thank you. Wait, so, okay, hold on a second, guys. Which ones did I miss? Hold on. I'm gonna refresh the page. Hold on a second. Okay. We did the Hiei Oni one. We did the one from Prince of the Abyss that said this was the game that we played on Family PC, which was Seventh Guest, I believe. Okay, here's one. Shit. Okay, apparently I skipped a bunch of them. I apologize, guys. Like, I'm not going to let it bother me. Technical difficulties. They're just going to be a part of every stream, apparently. So I'm just going to accept that. Not going to get mad. I found him. Okay, I found him. There was a bunch. So I see the one from You Alchemy where it was the Mentat, which we did get that clip, but the one from Crossfire, and I think there's two from Michael Rusum that we missed. So I got those. Thank you. Thanks for looking out. Apologies for the issues. It's just is what it is at this point. All right, let's get back to this trailer. Odd music
music choice for behind the scenes. For a behind the scenes montage. Now that's some FMV good. No, don't show us how it's done. Don't spoil the magic. I want the CGI jank. The magic here. Cake detected as well. Don't spoil the magic for me. It's funny how this is, you know, like a 90s game. Here, let me go back. Look at this. Funny how this is a game from the 90s. He's got those high-waisted jeans. And here 30 years later, and girls are still just wearing those high-waisted jeans again. Although I think they're starting to finally go out of it. They're not as in as they were a couple years ago. Thank goodness. Get the jeans back down to the waistline where they belong. Pulling them up over your belly button. Looks retarded. Oh shit! I think they've got an actual fireman there, like ready to just cut the guy out of the chair and douse his head off. That's dedication. That's dedication. Yeah, mom jeans, exactly. Bloodwork. They're mom jeans, and when that came back in style, a few years ago, I just thought it was the dumbest thing because we made fun of it when I was a bacon bit. Okay, growing up in the 90s, when I was a bacon bit, we made fun of it. We called them mom jeans. Looks awesome. Yeah, I love it. Give me that 90s jank. Look at this. The snake has a beard and a turban. Why does the rattlesnake have a beard and a turban on? Yeah, give me that 90s jank. I love it. Fantasmagoria. I'm definitely playing through this one on a live stream. That looks awesome. I love the music. I always heard the name and never actually played the game. You know, when I was a young bacon bit, my parents were pretty strict on stuff that was gory and violent or, you know, overly scary, whatever. They would have seen the box art or even probably just the title would have freaked them out because, Goria, the gore part, right? But that looks awesome. I definitely have to play through that. Thank you. Okay, so let me go back and correct the ones that I skipped here on the list. So there was one from Crossfire. Says, the FMV days. I remember them well. Looking forward to all the great clips we have in store. Hopefully you've been enjoying them so far. Got a lot of great clips so far. I hope you've been enjoying them, man. So let's see what one you have here. It says, my first submission comes from my favorite Command & Conquer game. And
Booga, booga, booga!
It cut off the...
I'm not sure if this counts. If not, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Warwicked. It's okay. We can flub it a little bit. Session ID. I don't think we need your session ID. Let's see if this pulls up the video. We're about to find out. It did. All right. Sweet. Okay, let's get this on screen. Okay, sorry about that. The link got cut off, but I was able to get the video link by shortening it. So Crossfire, Command & Conquer. Let's see what you got. Is that who I think it is?
We're severely outnumbered. All GD
damn it. Makes no sense.
It is. It's Darth Vader.
Hot spots everywhere.
Simba. We have to defeat the Russians, Simba. Tim Curry. He's got a bunch of waifus. They're going to take us over. Simba.
Why Southwest Sector 9?
Someone's jamming the secure channel, sir.
You'll come for the sunshine, but you'll stay for the people.
Is that
What the
Kane?
hell is this?
Oh
It's not
shit, it's
possible.
Kane. It's gotta be Kane.
Punch up the main screen.
If I am cut, do I not bleed? It would be a set.
Did they ever, I don't know, because I played some of these games, but not all of them. Did they ever do a Star Trek reference and have one of the heroes go, Kane, like the Khan? Oh man.
Bad error in judgment, General Solomon, to mistake me for a corpse.
My judgment is sound, Kane. And I'm not afraid of ghosts or you.
Kane!
Perhaps you should be. I've seen the future. Our Tiberian future. And as you watch this battle just beginning to unfold, I've already seen the final act. It is my destiny to lead the way for all mankind.
Mankind has forgotten you, Kane.
Rage is the power of George Washington.
Taking a page from Painting and Rambling's playbook. Toontown's Revenge.
Let's go. Thank you, Prince of the Abyss.
Signal, sir. He's in the southwest.
Get me McNeil.
Only McNeil can save us now. He's in the Shadowlands. That looks like Doom Guy. That Doom Guy?
Chandra, you son of a bitch.
What?
Solomon needs you. For the exploit.
McNeil, you son of a bitch. Yeah, Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun. Good stuff, man. I don't know if that's the exact one. I played one of them because I remember Kane. That's why I recognized him, because I remember him being the villain for like a few of them. And I think there was a spin-off. It was like Kane's Wrath or something like that. Like I said earlier, a lot of these are unlocking memories. All right, next up we got from Michael Rusum. While not traditionally thought of as FMV, it's still part of the genre. Skip to 34 seconds and play the intro. Will do. Let's see what you got. Let me skip to 34 seconds though. Hold on. Well, this looks interesting. This looks interesting. CDI Dr. Wily. This is probably like the Power Rangers one where you're just watching an episode and pressing buttons at the right time to keep the episode playing. I like the art style though. It's like right out of the old NES cover. But once they figured out what Mega Man was supposed to look like, not the first one. The actual in-game graphics. Oh, look, there's Shadow Man. The Dark Man. I think they called him Dark Man in this cartoon. Could have sworn it was Shadow Man. Yeah, we got Quick Man, Metal Man, Heat Man. Yeah, see, I thought it was Shadow Man. Was that Proto Man? No, thought I saw the red helmet. That was kind of weird. That was kind of weird. He like cocks the M-Buster. Kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of like it. Hold on. Let's see that again. Yeah, okay. That's actually pretty badass. I like that. That's pretty badass. Super Adventure Rockman. So yeah, much like those other earlier ones that I showed, it's like you just are watching an episode, pressing buttons to keep the episode playing. And I think there's a way to just watch the episode without any of the gameplay elements. Might have to put that on an anime grindhouse someday. Thank you, Michael. We actually got a back-to-back, a double header here. The next one is also from Michael Rusum and just says a classic. All right, let's see what you got.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
No, don't do it, giant cat person. Don't disintegrate the waifu. We got some wing commander. I knew we'd have some wing commander in here.
Disintegration is not for you.
Not for the waifus. Based lion alien man, whatever this thing is. I can't remember their race, the name of their race. But yeah, base. No disintegration for the waifus.
Will be different.
Hey, how ungrateful. This she needs to be wrangled, okay? This waifu's out of control.
The honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger. You have slain many of my finest fighters during your career.
It's actually really good animatronics for what it is, you know, for just a cutscene in a video game, right? They went all out on these animatronics. Like, that looks really good.
You have earned this.
No! Waifu down! What about the... No, that's like worse than disintegration. Holy shit! I take back what I said. He's not base. What a waste. What a waste of a waifu. Damn, that's brutal. Brutal, man. Holy shit. I don't remember Wing Commander being that brutal. But it's like I was saying earlier with these old PC games before, you know, now it's not as weird. It doesn't seem like you know, oh, hidden stuff or whatever, because all video games have violence and all this. But at the time, that was the only place you could see stuff like that in games. You know, obviously the movies had violence, but I'm talking like in games, just in video games. That was really the only place you could see stuff like that, and it was pretty shocking. I'm still like, holy shit, you know? Yeah, Mark Hamill's in one of the Wing Commanders. I don't know if he was in that one. That was from Wing Commander 3. Not sure if he was in that one. There were quite a few of those games. There were a couple of, was it Rogue Squadron, Star Wars ones that had them? But yeah, good stuff, man. Alchemy, or I'm sorry, Michael Rusum. Thank you. Next up from Alchemy was I think we're caught up. Let's see. Duo Maxwell, since it's full motion video day, Mecha Robot. Okay, we got that one. Phantasmagoria, got that one. And then Sanguine Kaiser, no link, just says gonna still listen in, but since my hopes were dashed during the state of play, I'll be on the streets of Yarnum. No link though. I don't know if you forgot the link. If you did, just post it in the chat there, or tell me the description if you can't post links, because I know YouTube will block links sometimes. Okay, let me refresh and make sure that I don't skip any more. Okay, blank. Don't do the blank screen thing. Give me a second, guys. Now it doesn't even want to show me the screen at all. Hold on.
Great is the power of George Washington!
This is also a mecha game like Earth Siege 2, and my first CD game I played with my Packard Bell desktop.
Nice, nice, thank you. Okay. Next up from Richard Hooper. I don't think I'm skipping any. So next up from Richard Hooper, it says this is an apparent ending for a classic game that is considered an alternate twist ending. Pantsu, please. All right, let's see what you got. More Wing Commander 3. Maybe in this ending, the waifu doesn't die. Is that Mark? Is that him? Is he in the third one?
So what do you want to do first?
There we go.
I want to lie in the sun.
and watch the seagulls maneuver over the water.
Sounds good to me.
He's growing out his mustache for his role in the Guyver movie. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, Nagram. I remember the 3DO. That one had a bunch of FMV games on it as well. The 3DO just in general though wasn't that great of a console, so I don't think, like, I don't know anyone that owned one. The only time I ever remember seeing the 3DO is when you would go to the store, like a department store or a toy store back when those existed, and they would have it out on display, you know, with like a demo game. It was usually that one with the "Where did you learn to fly?" Like Star Fox ripoff. But yeah, I didn't know anyone that actually owned a 3DO, but I know that they did have a bunch of FMV games on them. I would imagine that anything that was on the 3DO is probably also on the PC as well. So thank you, Richard Hoover, for that one. Next up from Alchemy, it says, wait, they make Mentats in that model? I would take
the power of George Washington!
Since nobody has done this yet, might as well show one of the best games of the 90s.
Hell yeah, thank you, Prince of the Abyss. I will take 5. Get in my stable and plot my enemy's downfall. I'm assuming we got some waifus here. About to rain some
I have procured a new military strategist, as you directed.
Strategist and overseer. The occupation has many facets.
Yeah. Oh man, look at this jank. We've got like the live action makeup jank with the costume, a little bit of the costume. It's like kind of half and half. Part of the costume is real, part of it's CGI. All of it is jank. It's all jank.
Show it the fate of the precursory strategist. Fear is an efficient tool of management.
Let me die.
just the random head. It's not even in a jar. Doesn't even have the dignity of being in a jar. It's just out on full display, a bunch of wires in the neck. It just wants to die.
Let me die.
Like out of context, like just that clip right there is hilarious.
Your predecessor's contract is ended.
Now, is that the Mentat waifu right here? I don't recognize this waifu. I need to play these Battle for Dune games, man.
Yours is now in force. I am Roma Atani, Mentat to the Ordos Executrix.
I like how, okay, I don't know if it could just be, you know, based. Actually, it is either way. Let me just say what I'm thinking here. The Mentats, normally they have a bunch of purple stains around their lips because they drink the juice of Staffu that gives their thoughts speed, right? It's what makes them think extra fast, be the human computers, the living computers. That's what the Mentats are known for. They're like living computers. And that's why they would have the purple stains on their lips, and they would sort of talk in a weird way, like in the movies. They had like a weird way of speaking, right? So notice how the Asian, notice how the Chinese waifu doesn't have any stains around her lips, you know, because the Asians, right? They're super smart. They don't need the brain juice, the juice of Staffu, right? They just, they already can compute super fast. They can do math super fast. Okay. So she's just, she's a Mentat, but she's just a regular like Chinese waifu, right?
To assure our victory in the War of Assassins.
Yeah, blood work, exactly. Already good at math. Doesn't need the juice of Staffu.
House Ordos has procured the technology to create Golas.
Golas are like, they're kind of like clones. That's really the best term. They're like clones, but a little different. There's a little like more weirdness to it because everything's got a bit of weirdness to it in Dune. But yeah,
Brave warriors grown in flesh vats, genetically formed from the corpses of our fallen enemies. These should prove quite effective for infiltration and assassination. As strategist and overseer, you will command our forces on Arrakis.
yeah, like the Grenier. Yeah.
That is the directive. You will recover territories lost by your predecessor. That is the imperative. You will acquire the planet and its one profitable feature, the spice melange for House Ordos.
I lost you halfway through. You're gonna have to repeat all of that, waifu. I lost you halfway through. Okay. Yeah, didn't know the Mentats came in this model either. Alchemy. I didn't know. Now your message makes sense though. Thank you for that one. Okay, let me refresh again. Hopefully it doesn't do the blank screen on me. Like it's wanting to do. It is doing the blank screen on me again. Okay, there we go. All right, so where did we leave off? That was Alchemies. Wait, they make Mentats in that model? Okay. Next up from Crossfire says, next, I'm going for my all-time favorite game back in the day. I wonder how many others among us will remember the story of the Silencer. That ring any bells for anyone? The Silencer. Yeah, the glitch gremlin is really messing with me tonight.
First, let me say welcome to the Resistance, Captain. I'm sure you realize that Central thinks you're
the Silencer.
A spy. But I've reviewed your debriefing tapes, and I have a hunch that I understand what makes you tick. Enough so that I've persuaded Central to give you a chance. One shot to prove your sudden change of heart. You are to spearhead an attack to take a consortium refinery offline, permanently. An informant will meet you there and provide you with a security card that will allow you entrance into the facility. Your principal objective is the thermal coupler on the 4th level. Once you have placed the pack, one of our extraction specialists will contact you with coordinates of the nearest teleport pad we can commandeer. Consult your...
Damn, he looks like he's zooking out. What's wrong with this guy? Look at him.
No, man, he's just zooking out. He'll be okay.
He's got the crazy eyes.
Or data link if you have any further questions. Good luck. Maxis out.
He's got crazy zooked out eyes. Okay, that's from Crusader. No Remorse. I have not played that one myself. So anyone recognize that? Mobius got it. Nice. Thank you, Crossfire, for that one. Next up, all right. Next up from Joshua Cochran says the many deaths of one of my earliest waifus. Waifu down. Time down, no! Oh no! Oh no! That's where those prehistoric kittysaurus there going after the pantsu. Gator bait. Damn, poor waifu. My goodness. Yeah, the many deaths. These are all just death scenes. They made a whole bunch of them. The best, of course, is the prehistoric kittysaurus like ripping the pantsu off. That's got to be the best one. Time Gal is classic though. I wonder if somebody's put together, because they've done it for Dragon's Lair and Space Ace, probably some of these other games as well. So I wonder if they've done it for Time Gal, where they get rid of all the fails, the death screens, and just let it play through. So it's and they even take out, some people are able to take out like the screen overlay. What do they call it? User interface, the heads up display, whatever. And so that way you get just the experience of watching like an episode. I think she gets wrangled in one of these. There we go. Prehistoric Baconeers, our ancestors, wrangling waifus since before time began. Okay? since before time began. Getting wrangled. See a few more of these. Oh, she did a reverse. Oh no! She did a reverse wrangle. Okay, we saw that one. Oh no, Kitty, no! Kitty secured the cake. A little rough there. Look at that. Kitty secured cake. A little rough there, biting into it. Taking a bite out of crime there. Oh shit, man. Time Gal. Good stuff. Good stuff, man. Thank you. All right, let's see what's up next here. Hopefully it hasn't skipped any, guys. Let me know if any have skipped, because it's, yeah, Glitch Gremlin is on the case tonight. I don't know what's going on. Let's see. Next up from Prince of the Abyss says, here's the sequel to my last submission. If Hellraiser was more like a 90s psychological thriller, it'd be something like this. So I'm assuming this is a sequel to Phantasmagoria. Pretty sure that was the last one we was talking about. Yeah.
Save the princess and the galaxy.
Let's go. War Wicked with a ticket to ride on the Booga train. Thank you, sir. This looks a little less jank, I guess, just because maybe in a different way. It's probably cranking that jank in a different way. It's just using less of the CGI like the first one, but it looks more zooked out. Like it looks even more zooked out. But he's loving it. He's loving playing the game. I definitely see what you mean with the Hellraiser though. It's got Hellraiser vibes. Shit, we got some wooga wooga booga booga post-wrangle activities there. Whole lot of post-wrangle activities. What is going on in this game? Hold on a second. Kakarot with the Time Gal Windows compatible. I'm just going to open that link before it gets buried by chat. Thank you. Thank you, sir. We'll play that on a future live stream. Christmas of '96. Yeah, it was this was the time, mid-90s. It's the golden era of FMV. Man, good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely a lot of games to check out. We're going to add them to the list. Thank you, Kakarot, for posting that link. All right, let's check out the next one. That was from Prince of the Abyss, and I totally get the Hellraiser vibes. You weren't kidding there. Next up is from Crossfire, and it says, and before anyone asks, of course, it had a sequel. And of course, it went above and beyond the first. How far, you ask? Well, ... I guess we're about to find out. Let's see what you got here.
I sure hope you're the silencer that took out the vigilance platform for the resistance. Otherwise, one of us is going to have a really bad day.
He's still got the Zook eyes. Look at what was that? What was that?
One of us is going to have a really bad day.
Attention. Look, he goes like full Zook. His eyes just completely white out. And he's just like, yeah. He is zooking out, man. Holy shit.
All personnel, code 4, intruder on level 1. Repeat, intruder on
Name's
level 1.
Crusader game.
You've been picked up by a lunar mining cartel freighter, my friend. We're headed back to the moon where the consortium maintains a mining base.
Looking up at the
But don't worry, I have some associates who'll help you. Get the
he sees the corner demons. The corner demons in the ceiling.
level 3. I'll contact you there.
Attention, all personnel.
He's okay, he is. He sees the ceiling demons.
Code 4.
What are you waiting for? Go, go, go!
What is he even shooting at? Crusader no regret, man. These Crusader games look pretty zooked out. Holy shit. Thank you, Crossfire, for that one. We got another one back to back. Oh shit, no, we got a triple header here from Crossfire, okay? So the next two are also from now I know what you are all thinking. Yes, it is out there, but how on the zook is it? Behold. Well, I don't know. What is it?
Rangers the power of George Washington!
This was my first introduction to the series back when Steam was called
Game Tap. Nice. Thank you, Prince of the Abyss. More Crusader.
Denning told me to expect you.
Okay, look, I'm not trying to be mean. All right? I can't see him. I can't see who's talking to us right now. I can't see anything.
Welcome to hell.
Rangers the power of George Washington!
And for my final attack, in the name of the jank, I will zook you.
Thank you, Daryl Maxwell.
The consortium is forcing prisoners here to work in the mines to extract dicor. This stuff is so highly radioactive that my arm rotted off within 2 years. Anyway, the colonel wants to meet with...
I like how they went through the trouble of making this whole prosthetic drill arm prop, right? But then gave him like a half-inch drill. Like they didn't even put an intimidating looking drill on there. Like that. He's ready to do some electrical wiring, right? I'm ready to wire your house. Install some new outlets for you with this bad boy.
Anyway, the colonel wants to meet with you. He said to take the elevator to level 4, or he'll find you from there. Torch out.
And these Crusader games, man, they're really zooked out. They are really zooked out. Crossfire one more says, this one I found on the $5 rack at Walmart one day when I turned 10. This became a classic to me, and I hope that someone gets this one up and running on GOG. Let's see what you got. The $5 rack at Walmart is a treasure trove. At least it used to be. It's probably not anymore. It used to be. Kakarot says, I missed your first one. Hold on. What was your first one? I have one from you coming up that says my favorite PC game of all time. I still play it. Was that your first one? Let me go back. Let's see. Go to the next page. I don't think I missed one. I don't see any others from you. Was that your first one? The one talking about your favorite PC game? If so, it's coming up. It's we've got one more in front of you after this. Okay. Don't scare me like that, man. Having too many visits from the glitch gremlin tonight. Ship design. Shockwave. Wait, Invasion Earth 2019? Wait a minute. That's when everything like changed. 2019, that was like the last normal, closest thing to normal. I mean, shit was already getting pretty fucked even by then, but shit's been extra fucked ever since then. Man, how does all this old entertainment media, games and shows and stuff, They all predicted the future. It's really creepy. SGW aliens.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special report.
Good evening. Unexpected meteor showers have been reported over North America, Europe, and Asia, causing widespread damage and disruption to many communication systems. The National Weather Service reports... Control room, what is going on? Al, what is...
Al? Was that you, Al? It's always Al. He's always fucking up.
What the hell is going on? Major Stewart, you getting this?
Affirmative. Commander Crane, unidentified flying objects approaching Earth.
Plot their approach vector and sound red alert.
Who's flying that meteor? Must be a woman pilot.
My God. There are thousands of them.
I don't know. I only count like 50 blitz tops. I don't know. I don't think that's 1,000
Norad and
blips
Edwards
there.
aren't responding. Nothing yet from SAC.
They must be jamming us somehow. Call up the pilot roster.
All right.
Who can we get in the air now?
Easton. Just got in today.
Boomer. Boomer detected.
Thank God. We'll need John. He's as good a squad leader as it gets. Who else?
Chang, she's good.
No comment. Dragonfly. Chang. I don't know. She doesn't look like the Mentat, though. Weight 105 pounds. That's how you know that this game is old. That's how you know this game is old. When the weight of the waifu is listed on screen and it's 105.
A risk taker, but solid.
I know Alamar. Good fighter.
Yeah.
He'll come through. Hauser.
Spike. That's a weird name for a waifu. Spike. I mean, she's clearly the punk waifu, right? Also, 107 pounds. Based. Oh, damn it. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. Hotkeys making the scene skip. Where were we? Right here.
Small package, but she packs a big punch.
Whoa. What? Phrasing, buddy.
Come through. Hauser. Small package, but she packs a big punch.
She's flat. Listen here, flat.
True.
I don't know. You can't really tell. How can you tell from that headshot? It crops it off. But I guess he must know. She's flat.
Hauser. Small package, but she packs a big punch. Probably the best we got.
Scott, he's a good shooter, but he treats everything like a game. Oh, we got the rookie. Just in from Miramar. He's a...
No image not on file. That's you. That's the play. Sir not appearing in this game. That's you.
real ace on the simulators. But in combat, who knows?
Well, we stand a fighting chance with this crew. I just hope that the kid can cut it.
I like how people in the chat, like, Prince of the Abyss, like, she is? I think he means her height. I'm just joking, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Just the way he's, small package. I guess she's petite.
Wild card, I think it's a mistake, but the old man is...
But her height she's taller than Dragonfly, right? So...
Sending you in. Stay cool.
Maybe I'm on.
Play it safe and straight.
Look at the duct tape name tag on his helmet. Oh, how embarrassing. Look, he's trying so hard not to laugh. Look at that. He's holding in laughter right now. He's just holding in the laughter. He's trying so hard not to laugh. He knows that the duct tape name tag on his helmet and the jank CGI that's going to be inserted on the green screen behind him, he's just trying to hold in the laughter there. How embarrassing.
Great is the power of George Washington!
Getting back to horror, here's what my last one. This is considered the most violent game in history. You have been
warned. Oh, really? Is it still holding that title? I mean, in the 90s, if you did something less cartoony than Mortal Kombat, because a lot of people thought Mortal Kombat was so violent. It always looked kind of like Looney Tunes to me. They would have more bones than were in the body flying out and, you know, blood and everything. It was kind of goofy back then. I wonder if this game still holds that title. All right, so that was, let's see. I want to make sure I didn't lose my spot here. Was that the one from the $5 rack? Shit. I lost my place. Shockwave Assault. Yeah, that was the $5 rack one, I think. So that was from Crossfire. Next up from Duo Maxwell says, I never played this anime FMV game before, but I think I found my new waifu here. This is the anime version of Dragon's Lair or Space Ace. I wonder if this is Time Gal. More Time Gal. Let's go. I'm gonna let it play just for that rockin' MIDI tune. Found a clearer copy than I did too. This one looks a lot cleaner. Yeah, we had to watch it again. I mean, it's short. It's only a minute long, and it's got that rock and MIDI tune, plus a lot of waifu action. So why not? Why not? Thank you, Duo Maxwell. Next up from Kakarot says, my favorite PC game of all time. I still play it. Whoa. That's true dedication.
I am not interested in the names of your fathers, nor of your family's lineage. What I am interested in is your breaking point.
Kane!
Lord is at his weakest now. The time to strike is now.
Melkor publicly declared himself emperor no more than an hour ago.
As of today, we are at war. Cry woe, destruction, ruin, and decay. The worst is death. And death will have his day.
Damn, that looks awesome. Star Trek Klingon Academy. You say you still play it to this day. It must be good. It looked good. It looked good. Like the gameplay looked like a lot of fun. Thank you, Kakarot, for that one. Next up from Prince of the Abyss says, I'm keeping the horror motif going by moving over to an AMV version of one of the classics. Okay. Let's see what you got.
Now say, All Hail the Baroness!
Here's something to add: lore to Cadillacs and Dinosaurs vid start at 30 seconds and Hannah at 3:40.
Hell yeah. There was a Cadillacs and Dinosaurs game, but I don't think it was an FMV. Unless there's another one that I missed, but there was like a beat 'em up, you know, like an arcade beat 'em up from, I believe, from Capcom. Go, we got some more Phantasmagoria here. Same trailer we watched earlier. Yeah, I feel like it's the same one. I feel like this is the same one we watched earlier. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you posted the same or pasted the same link by accident. Not sure. But thank you. Next up from Tavern's Pool says, does anyone know about the live action endings to the original Twisted Metal game? Oh, hell yeah. This shows why you don't drink Zook offered to you by a faceless man. This ain't your waifu's fupa. And then it cuts off the message. And I can't see any of the link. So, Tavern's Pool, can you please post the link in chat, because it's completely cut off. Like I can't get any of it here. All right, give me a second.
As you are the winner.
Holy shit. Callisto knows what's up.
Of this contest.
That's his stable. That's the whole waifu stable right there.
I have agreed to grant any request you ask for. But yet, you've asked for nothing.
Well, I just... Well, actually, sir, I really wanted just another chance to drive.
My God, you killed everyone. You suddenly don't drive like a man who has nothing to gain. In a way, you took out your own son. Oh, that was one of the best skills I've seen in the last 10 years. It's hard to believe you're really the father of that psychotic clown in the ice cream truck. Your driving skills are vastly superior. Come now, Mr. Kane. You must want something.
Soon, as you can probably tell, I'm gonna pass along. I just wanted one more shot.
What if I told you there was
What
no
if I
need
told
to
you you
move
can
on?
have your choice of any waifu here? You know what I mean? Like, seriously, he's not using the best of this wish here.
To ever die.
Yeah, wasn't this meant to be this guy right here? Wasn't he supposed to be Sweet Tooth's father? They had a different lore in the first. I know in the first game, maybe the first two games, they changed it up though. Pretty soon, like by Twisted Metal 3, I know that the lore was a lot different for most of the characters, and then it just got further and further skewed as the game series went along. But in the first game, maybe the first two, yeah, Sweet Tooth, it was like his dad was one of the other characters. Was it the guy driving the cab, or was it Warthog? Can't remember if it was the guy driving the Yellow Jacket. Yeah, thank you, Tavern's Pool. Yellow Jacket. Yeah, the taxi driver guy. Yeah, and then after that, they screwed up Sweet Tooth's backstory.
What do you mean?
I have many abilities, Mr. Kane. Many powers.
Wooga.
You are a lucky man.
Well, just a second. I don't...
Oh, wait, just a minute. Okay, no, I changed my mind. I think I want one of these waifus now. Hold on just a minute. Wooga, wooga, booga, booga.
Want this?
Please, Mr. Kane. What have you got to lose? Trust me.
Drink the fupa. Chug, 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 chug.
Oh, that's strange. It tastes like...
It tastes like death.
Oh, that's strange. It tastes like...
Mr. Kane, the world is now your oyster. I need a driver. Someone to travel the world and search for new drivers for each year's competition. You'll never die. And you'll drive forever. What do you say, Mr. Kane?
Sounds good to me, baby.
He's zooking out. Oh, shit, he's zooking out now. Holy shit, yeah. Tastes like, That's another good clip. I need to clip that one, too. Prince of the Abyss, here's the link for your selection. Okay. So, yeah, I guess you sent the wrong one, so let's see what you got. She had some of that drink. She had the drink of ah. That's what it tastes like. So is it says coming soon on DVD. Is this like did you play this with the remote or something? And it just skips to different chapters like a choose your own adventure? Dracula Unleashed. An interactive motion picture. Because I think I remember seeing a couple of things that, you know, very short-lived, this format here, where you would play it on your DVD player. And you would just use like the chapter select or the skip button or whatever. You know, it would pop up and like prompt you like a choose your own adventure. Like if you want to do this, then go to skip to chapter whatever. Because DVDs have that. I don't know. It looks crazy. Might have to try that one out. Might have to try that. There's probably a way to watch the movie like I was talking about with some of the other FMV things. There's probably a way to watch that without having to quote unquote play the game, right? And it might be fun to riff on it, you know. It might be a fun viewing experience. Thank you, Prince of the Abyss, for that one. All right, next up we've got from Tavern's Pool. Oh no, wait a minute. That was the one. Okay, no, we did that. I went backwards because that was Prince of the Abyss, and then we watched Tavern's Pool 1. Okay, so next up from Crossfire. Says this strategy game was a staple of my early 2000s gaming life. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. More Battle for Dune. Let's go. I gotta play this game. I love Dune. I love all things Dune. So I
saw this. All of it.
You have the sight.
Put your hand in the box.
Don't pretend ignorance. My Bene Gesserit sisters knew of my history.
Booga, booga, booga!
It's just a game, right?
Thank you, Warwick, and Ticket to Ride on the Booga train.
My time among the Fremen.
It's true. You drank the water of life. You survived the weirding ritual.
How else could I do as my sisters commanded? Without the power of the blessed water, I could never have survived the scrutiny of the Emperor's seers.
But you did. And Carino is dead by your hand. Perhaps you are the one.
The atrocity was born of duty. I served
The
you well.
the stinky wolf.
You expect more from me?
What do you want from me? Speak. Truth. You dare to use the voice! You dare to enter my mind unbidden!
You are not what you seem, Reverend Mother.
Acting.
What horror are you planning?
This interview is over. You will obey us, sister, or you will die. Die! I can only die once. There are deaths, and there are deaths. You will obey.
There are deaths, and there are deaths.
Only die once. There are deaths, and there are deaths.
There are deaths, and there are deaths.
You will obey us.
Wow, such acting, such drama. That game looks awesome, though. I need to play that. Emperor Battle for Dune. We've seen a lot of clips from that game tonight. Not surprised, though. Looks awesome. Love these clips. All right, thank you for that one, Crossfire. Next up from Joshua Cochran says, what if the Punisher used a car? Doesn't he have like a van? Doesn't he have like a war van? The battle van? Something like that? Oh, this is the one. I figured somebody would send this one in. This was the one I thought that Duo Maxwell might have been talking about, but it ended up being Time Gal. But this one is, I think, the more well-known anime FMV.
Game creative staff. Wolf Team.
Cameron's pull, fueling up the thrust bus.
Okay, we saw what happens why you shouldn't drink some that tastes like gar. Now here's what it looks like when Baconeers win a Twisted Metal.
Hell yeah, I like the sound of that. Somebody using their wish right. Callisto's got all those waifus there. Use the wish right. Speaking of, they got a waifu poster. Whoever's driving this car is a Baconeer. Look in the background of their garage there. They got a waifu pinup. Like Mad Max, but the world hasn't ended yet. It's not post-apocalyptic. It's just Mad Max, the modern day. Wooga wooga. How many more tears must I shed? So I should never praise it. So I'm gonna make it. Have no fear. On the road. On the road. I like this song too. Make it. No matter where. On the road. Well, it's the river. It's just working for the zero moon. But I don't care how long it takes. As long as she lights up. Witness me! Oh, what a day! What a lovely day! I keep speeding along to the sun, the burning sun. Oh shit, road rash! Just turned into road rash. I like how the axe is stuck in the middle of the car. Yeah, Road Blaster, also known as Road Avenger, but I think Road Blaster is a cooler sounding name. Nice. Yeah, that is definitely like if Punisher was just using a car and only a car. No guns needed. He's just, the car is his weapon. Thank you, Joshua, for that one. Next up from Crossfire says, this one I found a few years ago in the arcade of the Mighty Fist. Play the first minute and that will be enough. Gotcha. See what you got here. Let's see what you got. Oh, we got that saxophone. Cuffing up phlegm? Is that what? Day one, cuffing up phlegm.
So last night, after 15 years, the Colonel walks into my office.
Holy shit, this is already awesome.
Made me take a good hard look at myself. Maybe I have hit bottom, and maybe
he's wearing, look at his tennis shoes. He's got sneakers on. He probably thought like, you know, they'll crop this out. Surely they'll crop this out. Why is he so tiny? Look at the point of view. The point of view is like the camera's like low, like it's on the ground. Look at how giant the desk and the chair and everything is. He's tiny.
Maybe I do look like hell. Lord knows the only exercise I've had lately is tipping the bottle and flipping cards into my hat. I gotta find some work. Contrary to what the Colonel might think, I'm as good a detective as he ever was. Now I just gotta prove it. I'm gonna scare up a job today, even if it means finding somebody's lost puppy.
Holy shit. That was awesome. I wonder, does it stay that jank? Are there any other cutscenes? Because this looks like they're actually playing the game in this video. But I just want to see, like, oh, okay, hold on. Look at this. Look at this.
Free man.
Oh, there you are. I just got done with the chair. I'll be sending the bill to your husband.
Oh, wait, what kind of game is this? Guy just came over to fix the cable. I need to inspect your box, ma'am. Here to fix the cable. I just need to inspect your box. You know, judging by the weird perspective and the size of that water cooler over there, that's like bigger than my torso, I'm assuming your box is pretty big. The cable box, that is, okay? I'm gonna need to inspect that.
Oh, Rudy. Let's not think about my husband right now. I was watching you upholster and you're so big and strong.
Do you really think so?
Well, yes. God.
Look at who's this guy. He's just laughing. He's like, look at this shit. What kind of shit show have I walked into?
Big and strong.
Do you really think so?
Well, yes.
What the fuck? Why am I here? This isn't worth the paycheck. How embarrassing.
God, I've only known you for 10 minutes and I feel like I've known you forever. Oh, yes, look. And look at this muscle.
What is this game? What is this? This is Tex Murphy 3?
He can barely keep it in.
Talking about, is that the link you sent, or are you talking about this guy? Look at him flexing. This is incredible. We might have found the winner.
Oh. The way you hold me, Tex never held me like this.
He's not holding you.
Oh, kiss me, Rudy, and set my lips on fire.
Okay.
Calm down, waifu. Look, this guy can't believe it. Can we end the scene?
Oh, Tex, honey. I wasn't expecting you home so soon.
Well, duh. Obviously. Now I know why the Roto-Rooter man keeps calling and asking whether we need our plumbing checked.
He's the Roto-Rooter man? I'm just here to lay some pipe. Clean some pipes. All right. The back says upholstery by Rudy, so it's barely legible, but you can kind of see. It says upholstery. He's here to fix the couch. Roto-Rooter, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Yeah, this is jank. We have reached peak jank with this one. Holy shit.
Well, I got to admit, those chairs look pretty good.
I know, is this his wife, his girlfriend, whatever? Yeah, she was just trying to get you to inspect her box or whatever, but you did do a nice job. Yeah, I'll give you a good tip.
Thanks. Listen, how about I don't charge you on the labor and we call it even?
Fair enough. But from here on out, Rudy, customer servicing doesn't include my wife.
Why is he so okay with it? He's just like, you know what? How about I just won't charge you anything, and it's cool that I banged your wife.
See, honey, I saved you some money again. Aren't you happy?
Shut up, whore. He just shoots her. He just pulls out a gun. What? Holy shit, man. Okay, that was why we have reached peak jank with that one. Thank you, Crossfire. Okay, next up from Prince of the Abyss, and now for another FMV version of a horror classic, and with an old friend, no less. Who can you trust these days? Can't even trust the upholstery guy. You can't even trust the upholstery guy. All right, let's see what you got. Do we really need the disclaimer about the logo? This game logo will be replaced in the full version. Please ignore our jank font. I don't know if this is ever anything you want to wake up to. Is that Tim? Is that Tim Curry there? What a thing to wake up to.
He's alive. Alive! I have created life.
In space! No, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing with that?
That will make you feel better. A toast. In celebration.
Is he giving himself some too?
A man.
He's like, a little for the patient and a little for the doctor. This is really fucked up already.
I remember I was hung, put to death. Judge Rothenbush blaming me for the disappearance of children from other villages? That lying coward.
Let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
My last for tonight. This is the best MechWarrior game and I will hear no arguments.
Oh, buddy. Making a statement now. He's laying down the gauntlet.
I have a theory. No, it is more.
Oh, yes. Let us know your theory, Professor Curry. You already seem such a level-headed doctor, injecting yourself with whatever you just injected to the patient. A little for the patient, a little for the doctor. Now tell us your theory.
Energy moves, it flows like waves, mixing, shaping, affecting matter. Visible light is a particular energy wave, as is sound, electricity, and heat. Ergo, life itself is also an energy wave, a specific vibration. It is that simple. The mystery of life exposed.
He's done it. He's cracked the code. It's all waves. Man, this is some Zook right here. That is some serious Zook. I'm gonna have to check that game out too. Green Raptor is up next with LucasArts. Sorry, when LucasArts was great. This could be any number of. They had a lot of great games back then. This could be any number. Let's see what you got.
I am defenseless. Strike me down, and the power of the dark side will be yours.
I'm sure you haven't forgotten. I was the one who murdered your father.
No, I haven't.
Damn. Vaporized. Now all the souls are free. Wait, did he carve those? He carved those with a lightsaber?
Thank you, Father.
Still better than Acolyte. Unironically, better than Acolyte, all right? Dark Forces 2, Jedi Knight, where Kyle Katarn becomes even... He was already the most baddest ass of all in the galaxy, right? And then they turn him into a Jedi just to make him even more overpowered. He could already punch a... What were those dragons... Those dragon creatures called? He could punch one to death. I think he could punch a Rancor to death. Then they made him a Jedi in the second one to just overpower him even more. And we can see he can carve statues in the blink of an eye. Thank you, Green Raptor. Thank you. Crate Dragons. Thank you. All right, next up from Prince of the Abyss says, this is the sequel to a classic game that wasn't an FMV, but the main character was voiced by Tim Curry himself. And Tim Curry was all over these games back in the day. He must have loved it. It's still a great game, and it's on Steam. Oh, probably another one to add to the list. Sierra. Classic right there. That logo was on so many games I had on the computer back in the day. Yeah, Sierra goes way back.
Or are you not?
Okay, you're gonna have to run that by me one more time, old man. This time with the marbles out of your mouth, please.
Are you the Schattenjäger now?
What?
Are you?
Look at this guy. What's wrong with this guy? Okay, like this guy has a weird enough face, and I can't understand anything he's saying, but I'm so distracted by this one right here. What's going on? What's going on there? Okay, this guy in the middle. What's happening exactly? I think he's melting.
The Schattenjäger now, or are you not?
Beast within. Man, another one I haven't heard of. Definitely adding that to the list. World-class acting right there. Next up from Mobius1 says, about 5 minutes, but here's the intro to a childhood favorite of mine, a Myst clone called The Daedalus Encounter, starring Tia Carrere. It was actually the first thing I ever saw her in when I was a bacon bit, ... I don't know if there was any more to that message, including the link, but it was all cut off. Because that's how Stream Elements is just handling my chats now. They don't want me to see these messages. Let me see if I can find the extended one. Otherwise, Mobius, you are going to have to send me the link in the chat. Whenever I get these long descriptions, it cuts it off. In the meantime, I'll do the next one here from Crossfire. It says, you missed this one, sir. Did I miss it, or did I go back and find it? Let's find out.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space.
I knew somebody would send this one in. That's why I didn't play it. I knew this one would be in. I was trying not to show too much. You know, some of the maybe lesser known gems from Red Alert 3, like when he was checking out the cake and Gina Carano in her extra tight shorts.
Formation, people, and keep alert. This sector's supposed to be crawling with Vakar fighters. Can you see anything on the scanners?
It sounds like he just turned on the radio. Casey, anything on the scanners? He just turns the radio on to drown her out.
class interceptors coming in hot and heavy, Case.
What was that?
Never mind. You got 5 Krakow class interceptors.
What is she looking at? Just head bobbing.
5 Krakow class interceptors coming in hot and heavy, Case.
I don't know. It's all green screen. What am I supposed to be looking at?
Cover me!
On, Case. All right.
Turn off that damn radio.
Got 2 breaking formation, Case. All right, Case, you got one coming up. Wait, right in front of you. Case, shoot.
Yeah, bobbing her head to the music.
Got him! We got an outage on nav control. Collision in 8, 7, 6.
That's crazy.
Casey, this is Aerie. God, I hope you can hear me. Look, your ejection pod hit some debris. You got hit pretty bad, but the med techs are trying to fix you up with life support and artificial senses.
You just hang in there, Case, and you'll be okay. Audio link is activated. Cutting in visual in 3, 2, 1.
Switch on neural interface.
You got it.
Hello.
Casey? It's Aerie. Hi.
Who's the babe?
Look, your mind has been placed in a cerebral support mechanism. It's a device that when...
She's trying to say you're a brain in a box, Case.
Zach, could you let me handle this, please?
Oh.
Like, it's kind of hard to explain. Here, why don't I let you take a look at yourself?
I'm hideous!
You may not look the same on the outside, but I know
What did you fucking do to me?
And we need to know if you can respond. If you can, use the virtual interface in front of you to transmit a yes.
Activate Robo Boner. I can't even, like, blink.
Great, it works.
Case, you probably haven't heard, but the war is over. We flamed their butts at Exeter 3. The Vicar lost 1/3 of their fleet. They went running with their tails between their legs straight to the Taladarans, practically begged them to negotiate a peace treaty. Of course, you know, that put us out of a job. But hey, war is hell, right?
So right now you're aboard the Artemis, finest salvaging vessel in the sector. Zach and I cobbled her together from a couple of surplus Alliance transports.
And not to mention the engines that we sort of borrowed from an Orion-class destroyer. May not look like much from the outside, but she could tug terra firma right out of orbit.
Well, we thought we'd help salvage some of the Vakar ships we helped disable in the first place.
Seems only fair. The way we see it, there's a lot of valuable cargo out there just...
I love how they're just laughing. They're like making jokes. Like, yeah, you know, the shit, you know, it's all good, man. I'm a fucking monstrosity. You know, I'm just a pile of wires with a weird pump thing. I can't even blink, much less pop a robo boner for Tia Carrera. And you're just all giggles, just smiles and giggles, laughing it up. What a horrible crew. Absolutely terrible. The Daedalus encounter. It's nightmare fuel. Thank you. Let's see. I think that was Mobius that sent that one in. And then we watched the space clip from Crossfire. I did miss that one, but I did it on purpose. Duo Maxwell is up next as resistance to the Zook and Jank is futile. Or Star Trek coming up. Let's go.
Starfleet Command. Airspace. Do not repeat. Do not send help. You're lost. Board Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat. The Borg have returned.
A mission of danger, decision, and surprise. You are a Starfleet cadet. You must defend your starship, and only you can save the Federation from the Borg.
John Delancey, Q, leads you in the ultimate interactive movie, Star Trek Borg. You determine the outcome. Battle the Borg on your computer with this spectacular CD-ROM set.
It's kind of weird that you had to call and order it, though. That's probably like another one of those interactive movies, right? Cool they got Q in there, though. He was around in a lot of stuff, though. Like, he seemed like he was up for just about anything back then. Probably still to this day, you know, you still see him every now and then. Let's see. Joshua Cochran is up next. Says, saw this cabinet once. FMV plus holograms. It was like $3 a play. That's crazy. All right, let's see what you got here.
Hologram, the time travel fantasy where you journey through the centuries on a perilous quest to rescue the beautiful princess.
Wait. Is this what it really looks like? $3 for this?
Through the centuries on a perilous quest to rescue the...
We got a waifu wrangled, though. You can barely see her there. Look at her kicking, trying to get free, man. She kicks high. Okay, she kicks high. But what is this, though? $3 for this? Are you serious?
Princess, and save the universe from the wrath of an evil Time Lord. Step through the portals of the ages to the dawn of time, braving the primeval forces that shape the world, to wondrous futures, fighting deadly enemies, armed with astounding marvels of science, to an age of magic, where you will challenge mighty wizards and face mysterious spells.
Oh, he went in for the wrangle. Oh, shit.
You should you dare to enter the world of hologram.
Oh, they showed that one already. That looks like a giant ripoff. It was also a hologram cabinet. I mean, like, cool that they try to do a hologram thing in the cabinet, but that looks really jank, though. Damn. Like, beyond jank. Jank beyond jank. Thank you, Joshua, for that one. $3 is a ripoff. I don't care if they have holograms. Prince of the Abyss is up next. Says, let me divert from the horror and move on to one of my favorites. Bet you can't catch Limburger's VA. We'll see about that. Although I say that, I'll probably miss it.
Let's play.
Is that him right there?
Enter a nightmarish world
Oh no, that's him. He's the narrator, isn't he?
of tortured spirits.
I'm mad.
A surreal fantasy from which you must try and discover the secret trapped in a haunted empire.
Zork Nemesis? Zook Nemesis.
Alchemy and betrayal.
Pardon my sins.
Oh, there he is.
Immerse yourself in the cursed underworld of Zork Nemesis.
The original game, Zork, launched in 1981, introduced millions of gamers to this fantastic and intriguing universe.
The game was
The Zook Anthology.
incredibly successful and continues to have a strong and loyal following.
As game technology advanced, we expanded the franchise with Return to Zork, which took players on a graphic adventure beneath the Valley of the Sparrows. Return to Zork, which took players on a graphic adventure beneath the Valley.
We got evil witch wife
of the
here.
Sparrows.
Not that guy. This one. Yeah, what is going on right here? What is going on right here? Giant waifu. Giant waifu with a shotgun. And then that is indeed the anthology of Zook.
Now with Z-Vision and surround sound, we created a fantastic new realm of 3D exploration into darker, even more incredible new recesses of this great underground empire.
Wow. Yeah. I'm going to say that about all of the videos in the future on the Orbital station presented in Z-Vision. They're all presented in Z-Vision. Thank you, Prince of the Abyss, for the anthology of Zook there. Hell yeah. Next up from Kakarot, the Mech Warrior 2 intro. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
is HQ to any available units. We have mechs down at Nav Gamma. Bravo Cadet reports 4 summoners on site. Bandits are hostile. Repeat, bandits are hostile.
HQ, this is Alpha Assault. I'm on my way, bearing 025.
ETA 34 seconds.
Alpha Assault, this is Bravo Cadet. I've got bandits all over me. Get down here.
Man, this takes me back. I watched this intro so many times.
Evacuators out. I'm targeting system savage. I'm in bad shape.
Enemy detected.
Behind me, 2 of them. Be on the rise.
Roger, I've got it.
Targeting.
It's got a lock on me. It's got a lock on me.
Oh, shit.
Targeting. Warning. Ammunition level. Critical. Weapons depleted.
Alpha Assault, this is HQ. What is your situation?
Dead. Situation. Dead. I used to watch this intro, like, you know, nowadays I skip the intro, you press and start, whatever, skip past all the logos and the intros, just let me get into the game. But I would let this one play. I would let this one play as a young bacon bit. Get you hyped. Good stuff, man. Classic right there. Thank you, Kakarot. All right, next up from Alchemy. Says, my first chat got lost. Here was the link. Crossfire missed one as well. Think I might have found this one, so if you want to send in another, but let's check just to make sure. It's a different scene.
I am told that you are our best hope for a new generation of leadership. We shall see about that. I am Kalinar Coltras, Master of Assassins, and Mentat to the Duke.
This one seems bright and eager to learn. Let us see how our new commander performs in the field before we continue the briefing.
An excellent suggestion, my lord.
Why did he sound like Worf?
On Caladan, you learn to swim by leaping directly into the ocean, yes? Let us see how you fare in a sea of dunes.
Was that Worf? It sounded like him, but I couldn't. That was? Well, damn. Worf on Arrakis. Crossover we never knew we needed, right? That was cool. Every time I see more clips from that, it just makes me want to play the game more. I definitely got to get that one. War Wicked is up next. Says, I'm not sure if this counts, and if not, I'm sorry. Well, that's all right. We bent the rules a little bit with the Final Fantasy X laugh. So,
James, honey, did something happen to you?
See, this will be a good one.
That...
We are going to do on a future channel surfing. Probably, I don't know. Maybe we'll do it next week. Maybe not. I might change the theme up. But on a future one, I did have planned to do video game cutscene theater. So not FMVs, but where they use, CGI graphics or in-game graphics. Stuff like this from Silent Hill, Final Fantasy X. The ones that I'm going to pick out for you guys are going to be a lot of like fighting game cutscenes like from the Tekken series, because those are really zooked out, man. Those are on the Spark, the Spin, the Crystal Twist, and the Fupa. But we'll still watch this one, or at least a bit of it. I don't know. This is a long scene.
Long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
I think this is the original.
You said you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I hope you're doing some videotape. Yeah, this game did have a really good soundtrack. Probably the best in the series. Yeah, the remake butchered it, but you can still find the original. I'm pretty sure they did sort of like a fan-made, not really a remaster, but just a graphical upgrade, so you can emulate it on your PC with better graphics than you had, and a smoother frame rate and stuff like that. But it's still the original. It's not. Yeah, they fucked it up. This is good though. I don't know. I'm not gonna let the whole thing play. It goes on for another like 2 minutes. So it's good stuff though. Thank you, Warwicked. Next up from Prince of the Abyss, taking a page from Painting and Rambling's playbook, Toontown's Revenge. All right, let's see what you got. Did I miss Painting and Rambling? I feel like he sent some stuff in, but I don't remember saying his name. I hope I didn't skip anything.
Blank. I've been patient with your little lapse.
What?
But
Inside.
This is inexcusable! You draw the biggest bushy-tailed batch of cute, cuddly bunnies ever rendered. Yes. Thank you, sir.
Great Scott!
Vincent van Gogh, you idiot!
What the fuck? Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. I'm not rewinding that. Like absolute insanity, like batshit. But I'm not seeing any waifus though. How can you be in Toontown with no waifu? Was that Look, is that Babs and Buster down there? No relation. Good thing, man. They're getting it on.
You like
what the fuck, man?
You like it, don't
this
you?
is really zooked out. How high were the creators, Mech? Dude, they were on all the Zook. They took it all. The spark, the spin, the crystal twist, and the foo-paw. They chugged. And they took all the Zook, man. Holy shit. I said earlier we had reached peak jank, but that might be peak jank right there. I don't even know. That was peak Zook. I think the other one, that detective guy, Detective Cuck, that was peak jank. But that Toonstruck that we just saw, that was peak Zook. Never seen anything like it. Holy shit. Thank you, Prince of the Abyss, for that one. Duo Maxwell is up next, says this is also a mecha game like Earth Siege 2. And my first CD game that I played with my Packard Bell desktop PC. Packard Bell, wow. Another memory unlocked right there.
Enemy alert.
Gino! What's good?
Champ, this is Pearl. Come in.
What's good, Gino?
I'm gonna need some backup.
Damage critical.
The place is abandoned. Completely outnumbered. Vance, where are you, man? We're surrounded. Where's Sheridan? Hell, where's anybody?
Damage.
Where's the visuals? What's up with all these scan lines?
And the Union increased as border skirmishes broke out along the demilitarized zone. The discovery of the mineral-rich uninhabited
hell am I
Final
looking
Star
at?
system has heightened tensions between the Scorp Federation and the Union. Scorp allies have already mobilized forces in the Beta Cygni system.
Sergeant Grant, this is General Alex Wilkins of Union Intelligence. You are receiving this message encrypted, security code Alpha. I'm sure you've heard of the discovery of the Faiga star system. Whoever controls this system controls the whole spiral arm.
That is indeed some jank right there. The first CD game you played. Wow. Brave of you to stick with it, man. All right, thank you, Duo Maxwell. Next from Prince of the Abyss says, since nobody has done this one yet, might as well show you one of the best games of the 90s. An FMV game, one of the best of the 90s? Well, okay, yeah, I missed. It's up there. It's up there. Did it use FMV? I don't remember. I thought it was all CGI graphics. I haven't played this thing forever. Like, I remember this. I remember this part. Probably like all anybody remembers. The intro. Wow, it did use FMV. Don't remember that. It was like blocked out of my mind. I completely forgot about the FMV bits. Is that it? Oh man, hoping to show a little bit more. But yeah, I remember like the start of that game. I could never get very far in it. I was a young bacon bit. Couldn't get very far in it, but it was like everywhere. Myst was everywhere. I remember seeing it in the stores and everything, ads for it in the magazines. That game was everywhere. Duo Maxwell is up next, and for my final attack, in the name of the jank, I will zook you. Oh hell no! They really did. They really did this. They really did this. Is that the hyperbolic time chamber? Oh, it's horrible. Holy shit. It looks worse than I imagined. What was that camera work? Is the AI drunk? Look at this, just stumbling around. Show the backs of their heads. Don't show the backs of their heads. This is a nightmare too.
Road Rash Game. She kicks high.
Cheetos. Thank you, man. Sailor Zook. I think everyone was drunk, not just the cameraman. They're all like, what is this? Yeah, look at those moves. Smooth as butter. Totally lifelike. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the jankiest of them all? Holy shit. No wonder she's evil, man. I'd be evil too. I'd be evil too looking like that. That's worse than PS1 Hagrid, okay? That's worse than PS1 Hagrid. Yeah, the original sympathetic villain. Okay, this is the original sympathetic villain right here. Yeah, you got to feel bad for him, Mac. You got to feel bad for him, man. Look at that. Tuxedo Mask is just hiding in the bushes. He's like, I don't want anything to do with this. Yeah, look at him. He's look, they're T-posing. He's like, oh shit. Look at these jank Sailor Scouts, Sailor Zook over here, and the jank Scouts, they're T-posing. I don't want anything to do with this. And I'm just hiding in the bushes. Hopefully they don't see me. Don't drag me into this. Oh, no. Kitty, no. Kitty got into the Zook. What have I told you? Stay out of the Zook. Look what it does to you. Look, look at Kitty, no. No.
Pardon me. Pontsu.
They just T-pose? They just strike the T-pose at the end? I thought there was going to be, you know, like a Ginyu Force style team pose there. All the budget, all the effort would go into that final pose so they could strike it, do the title card, right? No, let's just T-pose. Show our true power. T-pose on him. Wow. Thank you, Duo Maxwell. Nightmare Fuel. War Wicked is up next. It says, save the princess and the galaxy.
Someone's receiving. This is Ursula Sky, commander of Colonial Star 1. We are under attack. Repeat, under attack. My ship has been overrun by the Black Brigade. Captain Talon is in control of the Star Splitter cannon. They're beaming colonists aboard the Black Dragon as hostages till the cannon crystals are found. Situation bleak. Deflector shield destroyed. Can't hold out much longer. Please respond.
Laser. American Laser Games. Oh yeah, let's go. Crank that jam.
Games presents Space Pirates.
It's hilarious. He loves it.
The scourge of the galaxy. Captain Talon has invaded our fair homeland. The evil machinery that works his sinister mind has concocted a diabolical plan to exterminate us all.
He was clearing the smoke away. Wait, look, guys, when the door opens, watch him try to clear the smoke away because he couldn't see shit. God, fucking hotbox it in here.
The Black Dragon.
Too much fog, guys. You overdid. Look, I'm all about making a grand entrance, but I think you overdid a little bit. I'm about to trip over the door over here. Too much. You hotboxing. Is that a laugh or a cough?
The Black Dragon.
He's still. It's too foggy in here. I can't see shit.
Welcome aboard the Black Dragon.
Look, even the waifu in the background. Was that part of it? Did they mean to do that? Was that like a thing? Because even the waifu in the background is trying to clear the smoke away. Look.
Aboard the Black Dragon.
See, look, she's like, fuck, I can't. How can you see in this shit?
Pay no attention to this lovely but pitiful.
Oh, wrangled. He's got a wife. There's so much going on here. All right, this is a lot to take in here. There's a lot going on. Hotboxing the ship. You got the waifu wrangled. I thought that's where the captain's chair would be. You know, it looks like they're on the bridge. I thought it would be the captain's chair. No, that's where we keep the waifu wrangled.
Creature, any attempt to come to her aid will be met with certain extermination. You see this black hole? It was parallax.
I can't see shit, man. I can barely understand what you're saying. You can't see anything. You were waving all the smoke away. We definitely can't see anything.
This speed. Now I will answer him with his own star splitter. This galaxy is mine.
Who can stop this mad pirate?
As it stands now, it looks as though this malevolent mystery and his armada of cutthroat pirates will succeed. His quest is my greatest creation, the Star Splitter Cannon. Talon needs now are the star crystals that will arm it. Well, these crystals have been lost for years on different worlds throughout the solar system. We must find them before Talon does. The journey will be treacherous and fraught with danger. There are many foes. Not only will you have to repel the Black Brigade of form...
What? He was driving half a car. Wait a minute.
There are many foes.
You can't just gloss over the half of a car.
Not only will you have to repel...
Where's the rest of it?
The Black Brigade of formidable and seemingly invincible force. There will...
Whoa, buddy.
Also be mutant life forms, sorcerers and mystics with their own bag of tricks. They will do all in their power to keep you from the star crystals. Then, of course, there is the greatest nemesis of them all, Captain Talon. But I want you to know, I believe we can do it.
Why is he wearing a codpiece?
You and me. I've got a star splitter here that will blast that robotic space pirate crew out of the stars forever. What I need is a quick hand and a keen eye.
Obi-Wan is drunk again. Obi-Wan got into the sauce again.
What I need is a Star Ranger.
I thought we were space pirates. Are we Star Rangers or space pirates? Make up your mind, old man. Holy shit, War Wicked. That was insane. Thank you. Prince of the Abyss got another one here. Says, this was my first introduction to the series back when Steam was called Game Tap. I don't even remember that. Oh, some more Zork? Zork it up. Let's go. Zork Anthology. No one expects the Zork Inquisition. I love that. The most ambitious Zork project. The most ambitious Zork project to date. They broke the mold with this one. Zork Grand Inquisitor. No one expects the Zork Inquisition. It's Zorked out to the extreme. All right. Wow, thank you. All right, let me refresh here, make sure I haven't missed any on the list. I think we got a couple more to go through. Let's see. That one was Game Tap. Okay, right there from Prince of the Abyss. All right, I don't think I missed any. I don't think I've missed any. I've been refreshing it a bunch, trying to keep up with the list, so I'm pretty sure we're good to go, yeah? All right, so next up we've got one from, man, I just lost my place again. Okay, there it was, Game Tap. All right. Double header from Prince of the Abyss, back to back. Another one says, getting back to horror, here's what my last one. Okay, here's my last one. This is considered the most violent game in history. You have been warned. See what you got. Night Dive. playable in modern
Those who seek enlightenment want my attention. Even memory is illusory.
What the fuck is going on there?
Print on meat that must one day decay. The human mind always seeks to categorize phenomena. If you're
all these waifus are on the ZOOK. Whoa, buddy!
Corpse that is your memory. What is at issue is whether, in answering the question, you will find the answers you seek. Only initiates may enter the hall of the Order of the Harvest Moon. You always have a choice, initiate. Which choices you make matter only to you. Whatever occurs in here is relevant to the great question, which you cannot help but answer.
What the fuck, man? That was like a really confusing trailer. It looks interesting though. Harvester. I'm assuming there's a lot more violence actually in the game than what they can show in the trailer for it to have earned that title of most violent game in history. Don't know if it still holds that title. I think I saw some people in the chat saying it no longer held that title, but looks interesting, if not completely zooked out, but that's sort of par for the course here tonight. Another one to add to the list, especially anything by Night Dive, because that means you can play it on modern hardware. All right, thank you, Prince of the Abyss, for that one. Next up, we got one from Daharka88. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're still here. Here is something to add lore to Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. The vid starts at 30 seconds, and Hannah is at 3 minutes 40. I'm probably going to skip around. I don't know if I'm going to watch the full 3 minutes, but we'll see what you got here. Yeah, this is a 9-minute video, so let's skip ahead a little bit. So the video starts at about 30 seconds in, and then we'll skip. Let's see, where does it show Hannah? Hold on one second. Scan the video. Oh, I see her. Okay. All right, we'll watch a little bit of this here.
Back in the year 2020 AD, the Earth faced the devastation of the first great cataclysm. Earthquakes, torrential rain, tidal waves, and the melting polar caps signaled the unprecedented fall of an era. Billions died, and entire species were consumed. The few surviving humans huddled beneath the surface in steel tubes and waited. During these years, the human mechanics became the leaders of a new society.
Yeah, the 2020 cataclysm.
It was their
They're always predicting the future, man.
task to keep running the machinery that enabled their tribes to
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the narrator voice. It's kind of fucked up.
survive. 450 years after it had sealed itself off, humankind returned to the daylight.
That is a nice backstory, though, because the cartoon of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs just sort of jumps you right in it. Even though they give you an opening narration in the intro of the cartoon, it still is just like, it is a time of Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. It just tells you, you know, it's just humankind is living with dinosaurs now, you know. Doesn't really give you the backstory that we get here. So that's pretty cool. Let me skip ahead a bit so we can see Hannah Dundee, because in the comics, she's just as smoking, if not more so, as she was in the cartoons. Comics, of course, they were a little more graphic than what the cartoon could get away with, both in violence and a wooga wooga booga booga. Like, for instance, in the comic book, Hannah and Jack do indeed get it on. It's just implied in the cartoon. She kind of plays hard to get in the cartoon. Yeah, people get eaten in the books. You should check them out. If you guys didn't know, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, the cartoon, was based on a book, and it had a Capcom beat 'em up game, this weird FMV motion comic game. I think there was even a tabletop RPG based on it. But it all started in Xenozoic Tales. That was the name of it, spelled with an X. Xenozoic Tales by Mark Schultz. Really good stuff. I highly recommend checking it out. It was originally in black and white, kind of like manga, but they did color it and re-release it under the name Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. And I think they added like a couple extra stories in the collection towards the end, but it's mostly just a re-release of the original Xenozoic Tales in color. But yeah, you get to see a lot of crazy stuff.
Phew, it was only a nightmare.
Yams out. Let's go. Let's go.
Boobs! But it felt so real.
It's a shame they didn't get the same voice actress from the cartoon. I think it was Sailor Jupiter's voice actress that voices Hannah in the cartoon. They should have got her. Stop! Is there any more? Did we get any more of Hannah? I'm going to kind of like skip around on this. It's reverse. Pants are white and shirt is red is how it's supposed to be. But now she's got red pants and white shirt. They reversed it. There's some of the gameplay. Thrilling gameplay there. Very exciting. All right, yeah, so that's all they show really of Hannah. Got to check out the comics. The good stuff is in the comics. Thank you to Harka for that one. Next up from War Wicked says it's just a game, right? I don't know. A lot of the games have been predicting the future.
Not my idea of flying, Private. It's just a game. A
Real
sick
actors,
game.
real zoo.
Some maniac
Real
pulling
jet.
the strings.
Welcome to my facility. I'm General Min.
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful gun. Are you still with me?
Critical Path, the CD-ROM that puts you in the action.
Even this trailer is jank. Even this trailer is super jank.
Earth has been devastated by a bio-war. You're trapped on the island stronghold of General Min. You have one hope for escape, a waiting helicopter on the roof. From your control center, you must guide your chopper pilot Cat through a dangerous prison factory full of psychotic thugs, traps, and explosive surprises. But you won't make it to the end unless you direct Cat to safety on the critical path.
Wow. Even the trailer is really jank, man. I don't know about that one. All right. Thank you, War Wicked, for that. Let's see who we got up next. From Tavern's Pool says, okay, we saw what happens why you shouldn't drink something that tastes like gah. Now, here's what it looks like when Baconeers win at Twisted Metal. Hell yeah. Hey, can you put the link? It cut it off here. It cut it off. And we've got some trolls in the chat. Good to see you. Thank you, trolls. And bye-bye, trolls. Tavern's Pool, will you send me the link? It cut it off for whatever the Twisted Metal one was. Thank you, sir.
Whoa, look at this place, dude. This is so cool.
Check out all the babes.
That was excellent fighting there at the end.
Baconeers right here.
Now, it is time for you both to be rewarded. You have requested nothing. You are aware, as victors of a high-octane competition, I shall grant anything you ask for.
Anything? You're pulling my chain.
Yeah, dude, they got guns.
Well, so do we.
Well, what'll it be?
One of us. One of us.
Done.
He's a good sport about it. Let's go.
This is so cool.
Hell yeah. Bim Bams.
I shall grant anything you ask for.
Anything? You're pulling my chain.
Yeah, dude, they got guns.
Well, so do we.
Well, what'll it be?
We want babes! Yeah!
I gotta make that a clip. We want babes! That is seriously just bacon ears, bim bams, and flum bums all rolled into one right there. That they're Vinny approved, man. They are Vinny approved.
Boobs!
Let's go. Let's go.
Swing! Swing!
Done!
Done. Have the babes. You chose wisely. Yeah, hell yeah. Good stuff right there. I was hoping we'd see a few more of those Twisted Metal live action scenes. I completely forgot about those. They're perfect for the theme tonight, man. Good stuff. All right, let's see what else we got. From War Wicked, he can barely keep it in. All right. Phrasing.
Another victory, Commander. I knew my faith in you was not misplaced.
Tim Curry just trying not to laugh the whole time.
You cannot be serious. Come, Comrade General. A new world order awaits. What do you have for me?
I'm sorry, Comrade General. I meant Premier Cherdenko.
Yes! Excellent job. The port is ours, and the Empire is on the run now. We must strike swiftly before they can mobilize their forces. До свидания. Bottoms up, Nikolai. Excellent work, Commander. I had no doubt that our coalition would prove to be successful. Commander, once again, the motherland owes you a great debt.
You cannot be serious. We succeeded despite, not because of this so-called commander. And it's a good thing I arrived when I did.
That will be all, General. General Krukov has a tendency to overstep his authority. One day he will go too far. Right now, however...
Glad to see you up and around, sir.
Whoa, buddy. Yams out. These military uniforms.
Boobs!
Vinny approved. Let's go.
Swing! Swing!
Right now, however...
Glad to see you up and around, sir.
Thank you, Dasha. It is good to be alive. Commander.
He loves it.
The traitor is General Krukov. He is the dirty swoloch responsible for the attempt on my life. Cut out the cancer. Destroy him before he destroys us all. Welcome back, General. Thank you.
He doesn't even have to say anything. He doesn't even have to say anything. Just that look. Well, he looks and then the look, you know? Cake detected. Cake detected. He looks and then the look, right?
Yes, my friend, making this partnership successful.
Well, that's appreciated, but you should thank our commander here. He's the one who led the assault on Gibraltar.
It is indeed a pleasure, Commander. I hope you were satisfied with Natasha's contribution on the battlefield.
We all were. We were all satisfied. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll play this one more time too.
Dispatching my enemies. I will not say das Vidanya, Commander. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Space! Das Vidania, Commander.
Holy shit, classic. Absolutely classic. You gotta love it. All right. Thank you, War Wicked, for that one. Yeah, you're right. He couldn't keep in his laughter, but I don't blame him. He was having fun. Probably the most fun out of everyone there. Crossfire is up next. Says, my last for tonight. This was the best Mech Warrior game, and I will hear no arguments. All right. Let's see which one you are choosing as the best. There's a lot of them.
My son, I wish these did not have to be my final words to you. I must try to make up for years and only a few minutes while this message can still be sent. I've often regretted the words that I spoke when I sent you away. I don't want them to be the last that you hear from me. I was acting as a duke, not a father. I feared you'd bring dishonor to the family name. I was wrong. You may have thought yourself forgotten, but you've never been far from my thoughts. I've followed your deeds in the clan wars. You have done nothing but bring honor to your name and made me proud to be your father. If you could find it within yourself to forgive me, I'd hope to ask you to return home. Now there's no time, because I stood against Katrina Steiner when she betrayed her promises and seized control of the Commonwealth. Our world is to be made an example to the dukes who stood with me in resisting her. They're seizing Katares. They've sent a strike force. It's only a matter of time before they breach the castle defenses. Your brothers, your sister. By the time you get this, I'm sure that we'll all be dead. Stay away from Katares, Ian. Your Uncle Peter commands in the 4th Davian Guard off the planet. As long as he takes no action against her, Katrina won't risk moving against him. Go to him. Live on, and bear our name proudly. My son, I have always...
How long is this intro? Nothing is happening. All right, you're not selling me on Mech Warrior 4 Vengeance being the best of the best. Just because this opening cutscene is kind of dragging on, man. I'll have to take your word for it. I don't know. Mech Warrior 2 is the one that I played the most. We saw the intro to that earlier, and I love it. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's already kicking ass. I don't know, man. That was the open. That wasn't actually the intro. That was the opening campaign cutscene. So I guess it's meant to set up the story and get you all motivated to go in and kick some robot ass. But yeah, I don't know. I think if you're gonna tell us it's the best Mech Warrior, you should have given a better trailer. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I appreciate it though, man. Thank you, Crossfire. You sent in a lot of good stuff. You sent in a lot of good stuff. No worries. Cheetos, I think might be the last one. Let me refresh the page one more time. We might be on the last clip here. I know some people are getting sleepy. We've been going for over 3 hours. So I appreciate everybody hanging in there. All right, we got our last clip of the night from Cheetos. Is it the last clip? Hold on, let me make sure. We still on the front page? Yeah, we're on the front page. Top clip. Okay, here we go. From Cheetos' Road Rash game, She Kicks High. Now, I played Road Rash on the Sega Genesis. So, I don't remember any FMV cutscenes, but I'm assuming this is from the PC port of the game. Let's see. Oh shit! Or no, I think this was like on the 3DO. I think we're finally getting a 3DO cutscene here. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh! That looked painful. That's the you lose screen. Game over. Nuts destroyed. That's the loser. Dude, I was actually waiting. I guess, does she kick high at the helmet? Is that what it was? Okay, yeah, that's where she kicks high. Because right there, she's kicking low. She kicks high and she kicks low. Oh, that last one. That last one was brutal. Yeah, this waifu plays dirty, man. You better watch out. She kicks high and she kicks low. Holy shit. That's the loser screen. That's what happens when you lose the game in Road Rash, man. You know, they don't play around in Road Rash. Those games were brutal. Hell yeah, man. Good stuff. Thank you. All right, guys. Well, that does it for the night. Over 3 hours and a lot of good submissions. I really appreciate all the support, guys. Let me read out some of the donos here. Shouts out to Hiei Oni, Prince of the Abyss, Crossfire, Michael Rusum, Alchemy, Duo Maxwell, Sanguine Kaiser, Richard Hooper, Joshua Cochran. Let's see who else. We had Kakarot. We had Taverns Pole. Let's see who else. Green Raptor, War Wicked. Scrolling. Cheetos, Taharka 88, and anybody else. Mobius 1. Anybody else I may have missed, thank you so much for the donations tonight. Thank you to everybody sticking around for watching. Over 3 hours long, man. It's been a long show, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. Your time is valuable, so each and every one of you, I appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back on Friday with sterner stuff right here on the main channel, the usual time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow night, we're actually going to be doing a watch party in the Discord. Last night, we started X-Men, the animated series from the 90s, the classic, you know the one. And we got through the first disc, which was the Genosha saga. Of course, there was the opening Sentinel, Night of the Sentinels, and then they did the Genosha saga, finishing off with the Juggernaut episode. So tomorrow, we'll be starting off with The Cure, the Apocalypse saga, and that has the shot. You all know, okay? You all know we've got a super chat that memorializes the shot. You know, it's the episode with Rogue's Cake detected, okay? So that is what we're going to be watching tomorrow night in the Discord server. Obviously, X-Men, Marvel, Disney, they don't allow that stuff on YouTube, so got to watch it in the Discord. So make sure you join there if you want to check that out with us tomorrow night. Otherwise, I'll see you back here for sterner stuff, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be A-logging the cartoons, wrangling the waifus, going over all the latest memes from these classic cartoons from decades ago, as well as wrangling top waifus. And I'll have plenty of fresh pinups for you guys to unlock. We've got a few. In fact, I got a few left over from the birthday, which you know what that means. Waifus in their birthday suit, okay? Got a few pinups left over from the birthday, waifus in their birthday suits. So make sure you show up for sterner stuff if you want to unlock those pinups. And then, of course, Saturday, we've got Saturday morning cartoons and the anime Grindhouse Saturday night. So going to be a fun weekend. Hopefully, I will see you guys there. We're halfway through the week, halfway there, living on a prayer. I know you guys can get to the end. Thank you, each and every one of you, for hanging out tonight. Hopefully, you have a good rest of your night. Stay awesome, stay based, and until next time, remember.
Until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.
Tomorrow.
So excited just from her perfume. Electric eyes that you can't ignore. And passion burns you like never before.